Hello, what's up, Smoke Clouds? Welcome to the Cloudcast, the podcast where we talk about music, life, and randomness all around. My name is Sunshine's Moonlight. This is episode 2 of the Cloudcast, and today I'm here with my amazing co-host Eggy.
Hi, it's great to be here. I'm very excited for this new journey.
Yeah, this is
If I
a
sound sick, it's because I am.
yeah. Please pray for Eggy's recovery. Um,
Yes,
they're
please.
they're currently sick with COVID, so please pray for them, and hopefully they will feel better. But this, as well as many other things, is the big step for the Cloudcast, and I'm really excited for what's to come. So if you guys enjoy the podcast, we're also to preference the YouTube people, we stream. We're now streaming live recordings on Twitch. So if you guys want to come out to a live recording before it's out on YouTube, twitch.tv/sunmoonsongs. Link is in the description. And if you guys enjoy the podcast here on YouTube, leave a like and please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we put out an episode of the Cowcast. Or if you want to leave a hate comment, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be the first to leave a hate comment if you want to do so. And drop us some some comments in the comments description. What? I can't speak today.
It's okay, me neither.
I'm like slowly still waking up. But if you guys have suggestions on what to talk about on the podcast, please let us know in the comments below and in chat if you're here on Twitch. And yeah, on all of our information in the description. Let's jump right into the podcast. So I wanted to start this off with a really controversial argument,
Oh,
and that is cereal.
okay.
Because
Okay, valid.
like there's like a lot of good cereals out there, but like there's no telling of like which one's like the best one, you know?
Yeah,
And
I
like
get it. I
and like
really do get it.
people are like, oh, cinnamon toast crunch is good, Reese's Puffs is good, Lucky Charms, but which one's the best one though? That's what I
I'm
want
gonna
to
go
know.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and make a very bold choice, and I actually have a funny story
Okay,
about cereal.
really?
I have a funny story about everything, but it's okay. I might have talked to you about it previously,
Maybe.
but the best cereal, I don't even know if they make it anymore. I don't know what the name of it is, but when I was a kid, they had this cereal and it was like s'mores cereal.
Mm-hmm.
It was god tier, literal god tier. It was the best thing I have ever eaten in my whole entire life.
I
They
pro.
had like marshmallows
Mm.
and everything. It was so good. Okay, sorry to interrupt.
Oh
Continue.
no, no, you're good. I probably heard of it, but like never like actually had it. So I definitely need to try that out at some point. Oh God, that's
But
not good.
what?
So the PA speaker that I've been trying to get a hold of for the past couple weeks, I'm returning it today when I head down to Raleigh, and I'm dropping off at Durham, and the people that I picked it up from, they have another COVID exposure, so
Oh,
I can't.
wear a mask. Wear a
Yeah,
mask.
I'm gonna wear a mask. And of course, I like wiped it down like 3 times before I headed. Well, I'm gonna head out. I'm probably gonna do it extra time as well. But like, I can't do a face to face contact now, and I'm sad. So,
Oh, I'm
cause
sorry.
like I haven't seen them since. Oh God, I haven't seen them since the Sauna concert. I'm pretty sure. No, it was since August in general. Cause I saw them like a couple days after, either a couple days or a couple weeks after the Alisana concert.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've never really listened to Alisana.
yeah, bro, they're so good. No, they're from Raleigh. They're from my hometown.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And like when I first heard about the tour that it was on, it was the 10 years of the Emptiness tour for their album The Emptiness, of course, and I listened to it through and like, bro, the songs are so good. That's mainly what you're gonna see, what you see when I'm like playing guitar on like a Discord call. That one night I was playing through like the first like 6 tracks of The Emptiness.
As you should. As you should.
Yeah, but like I listened to the album through and like, oh my gosh, it is so good. Like the songs are good, the storyline is amazing. It's like god tier album.
I
It
just lost my train of thought. I will have to give that a listen to, but you heard it here. You heard it here first, folks. The album of the stream. The Hello, can I stop dying?
album of the week.
Album of the week. The album of the week is that one.
The emptiness by Alisana.
Emptiness by Alisana.
Yeah,
Yes. You heard it here
we need
first.
to make
Go
that
give
a
that a
thing now.
stream.
We need to make that a
All
thing
right.
now.
That works for me.
Yeah. Oh gosh, there was one thing I wanted to I wanted to mention to you, but I didn't do it before we started streaming, so I'm gonna have to talk to you about it after.
Okay.
Um, what's another good topic? Let's on the subject of music though. What have you been getting into lately? Because like there are a lot of good artists out there, and I feel like there's some people that I haven't gotten into as much.
Recently I've kind of been taking a break from my, routine Ghost main binge listen,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been getting more into K-pop than I used to be
Really?
because I was like such a Gen 2 stan. Like I think that's what Gen 2 is, but like Shiny, Girls' Generation,
Mm-hmm.
those kind of groups were pretty much all I listened to until I got into BTS.
Mm-hmm.
And then I exclusively listened to BTS for a while because, I was one of those emos that was like, oh my God, like everything besides metal is cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Yada, yada, yada. Everything is cringe. And so I just distanced myself from listening to everything
Mm-hmm.
until I broke out of that. And then I was like, okay, other music is not bad. And now I listen to other music more than I ever listened to metal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a controversial take, I guess,
Oh no
in
no no no
the
no! You're
like
good.
alternative community. But
Mm-hmm.
um to get back on topic, the group I've been most into recently is aespa. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's how you say their name.
Yeah.
aespa. My favorite song is probably Savage or A Energy. A Energy. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how to say it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's from their debut mini album, Savage. Go stream that on Spotify. Get my baby some listens.
Per.
But there's this other artist that I've been really getting into. They're kind of underground. You might not know who they are, but they're called Sunshine's Moonlight.
Bro. Ayo, chill. But
No, I'm kidding. But I do really like your music. I listen to your album at least once a day.
thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh
Of
god.
course.
Oh, we need. Oh, we can document this live of how many streams we have currently on Spotify. We're probably at the Eggy
Yes.
two
Drum roll.
207.
Oh my God. I love
Let's
that.
freaking
I am
go,
so excited.
bro. I didn't even think that was gonna be possible, but it is, and I'm happy. So thank you all so much for streaming the album. I appreciate it.
And you know
True.
what? Sorry, I keep interrupting you. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no 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 no! You're good.
Everybody give it an extra stream for me. Do it for me. Not for Cloud, do it for me. For me personally.
But yeah, that what that's a great segue then. Speaking of the album, um, I wanna I wanna answer some questions about that album because I don't think because I feel like there's you probably have questions about it. I'm not gonna not I'm not trying to sound narcissistic or anything,
Yeah.
but I just feel like that some people have some questions about the album and like what went into that because like
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. I know you talked to me privately about this before, but what was the first song off the album that kind of inspired you to make the whole album into a thing instead of just a small EP or collection?
The first song that kind of made Cloud Boy a thing, it actually stemmed from not so much Silence in the Snow, but 6 or 7. Cause like,
Hmm.
cause like when I first wrote 6 or 7, I had like a kind of like a trilogy album thing I wanted to do, or like trilogy mini album I wanted to do, kind of like BTS did with like the Love Yourself series,
Yeah.
and I kind of wanted to do something like that, and they would be like 2 3 song EPs, and then a third one which is a compilation of the two, and then a couple new songs. But I realized how like time consuming and how much money that would be drum wise because I pay shout out to Jared Brown. He mixed and not mixed but like he recorded and quantized, aka lined up the click to the song of the drums. He did all that. Shout out to him. But for each song I paid at least 200 per song.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, it's worth it, but at
Oh,
this
absolutely.
it's definitely worth it. I'm not complaining, and like I wish to continue working with him, knock on wood, but like it's just it was just a lot, and I realized trying to do that while trying to do this mini EP, I'm like, there's no way, there's just no way. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a whole album. And so wrote 6 or 7, released it, and then that's when I kind of started picking ideas for more songs. Like this is a recurring theme for me, but I want to have at least one song on an album with a fruit in the title.
Yeah.
Cause like
You've mentioned that to me previously. Yeah, I love that. I love that so much.
yeah, with Pineapple Rampage and Watermelon Graveyard, I want to continue that trend because why the heck not? And if I run out of fruits, I'll make something up. I'm
We
gonna
run out of fruit, so we can just move on to vegetables.
exactly
We can have like, I don't know, broccoli mosh pit or something.
broccoli
I don't know.
mosh pit.
Broccoli mosh pit.
Oh, that'd be funny. But yeah, but yeah, it all stemmed from 6 or 7 to make a full album. That's the
I
moral of the story.
I absolutely love that. 6 or 7 is one of my favorite tracks. And it reminds me, do you want to talk about, this is not about Cloud Boy, but do you want to talk about the story behind my personal favorite song on the Vampire, I think it's called the Vampire Boy EP, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
My favorite, do you want to tell the story about my favorite song on that EP and how it came to be?
And that is
Nope, not Silence in the Snow. My brain is not working today. Sunshine in the Rain.
good lord.
I had to, I'm sorry.
All right, so that one was very interesting. So basically, there's actually a funny story behind that song. It was my senior year of high school, and I took a music production class, and for our final project, we have to make a three a minimum of 3 minutes long song. And at first I was going to do like a midi version of a song that I wrote in the past, called Ignite, for an old project called Burn the Night. And it was not the best project, I will say. And once I like tried to do like the vocals for that song for like the final thing, it didn't work. So I had to completely start from scratch, and that's when I hit up my buddy Matt Stretz. He recorded the entire. He's recorded all my music thus far, and we used to be bandmates. He was the guitarist, I was the vocalist for In Dying Eyes until I parted ways with them. By the way, they're amazing guys. Please go check them out.
Yeah,
Um,
they're really good.
and I hit him up like, "Hey, can you help me record a song for my music production class?" And I was like, he was like, "Sure." And at the time, I was like, "What am I gonna do? Like, what am I writing here?" And so my I picked up one of my guitars. Like, funny story actually. I believe my Bullet Strat was what Sunshine in the Rain was recorded on. The brown and black guitar that I have,
Yeah.
that's what Sunshine in the Rain was recorded on. But the music video has my Telecaster in there, the yellowish one. And so
We do a little bit of guitar exchange as a treat, and it should be fine.
and so we recorded it, and we he got it mixed up, and well, he got the thing mixed, and then he sent it over to me. I submitted it, and I got 100 on it. And I was like, why don't I just release this on like Apple Music, Spotify? Because at first I just submitted it there, and then I uploaded it to SoundCloud because that was my only music platform at the time.
Yeah.
Until Matt signed me up to DistroKid, and we got all the stuff figured out for Sunrise Moonlight, all the payment stuff, and where it's gonna stream, and that's how Sunshine in the Rain got onto Apple Music and Spotify. And then from there, the Vampire Boy EP was born, in a way.
I I love that. I love I love that you like have a certain like story for that song and it's not your favorite song you've ever done, but
Yeah, it's low-key
I love
annoying.
it. I know it is not annoying. I love it so much. Before Cloud Boy came out, it was a regular contender in my current faves playlist.
Cause like no, cause like I mean I'm proud of the song. I'm very proud of the song. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't like how many times I have to play it. That's
Yeah.
my only thing.
Okay, yeah, that's valid.
I have no hate towards the song, no tea, no shade, or anything like that. But like just that the amount of times I would have to practice through that song, and the amount of times my mom wanted me to play that song, it just got a little buggy to me, you know.
Yeah, I feel like almost every artist has a story like that though, of the
Mhm.
one song that they keep playing but they don't want to play anymore. Like Doja Cat with Say So, she hates that song now because of how much she's had to perform and play it for people.
Mhm.
And I don't want to speak for anybody, but Kaylee Morg with her song Medusa, which if you
Oh.
guys don't know who Kaylee Morg is, definitely go give her a stream. I love her to bits and pieces. She's a
Mhm.
sweetheart. But because Medusa was her song that like took off and like everybody knew Medusa.
Mhm.
And that's pretty much the only song people talk about anymore. And it shouldn't be like that. She has other great music. I don't mean for this to be like a shameless Kaylee Morg
Oh
plug.
no
I'm
no
just
no,
a
you're good.
stan. I'm just a stan. But no, everybody's like, "Oh, when are you gonna dye your hair green again? Like, when are you gonna talk about the Medusa era?" And she's like, "I have other things to do that don't involve the Medusa era."
Mhm.
But no, I really get that. That's the one thing I don't like. If I do become like a musician, which I really hope I do,
Mhm.
if I grow up to be as cool as you, even though you're younger than me, um,
Bestie.
really hope that uh, I don't have that relationship with one of my songs
Yeah.
because my songs are like my babies.
Mhm.
Even though I'm like sitting on them and doing absolutely nothing with them, they are still my babies, and I
Yeah.
love them.
Mhm. But yeah, did I ever tell you like the origin of like Vampire Boy EP, like the entire thing?
No, you did not.
That whole thing actually stemmed from, hold on, let me pull up my main YouTube channel real quick before I quote myself. Um my videos. I had to stroll way back cuz it's been a hot minute since I released this song. I released that song 4 years ago. As of this year, it'd be 5 years ago.
Oh,
So on pause. Um, what year is this? October 31st, 2017. I
ooh,
I released like the first original file of Vampire Boy, and
mm.
and it all started in eighth grade. A little cheeky little time in eighth grade. I had a $60 guitar I bought myself from Roses, and I basically just started messing around with things because I didn't know how guitars worked, and so I messed around, did some plucking, and came up with that little thing. I only knew like three or four chords on the guitar. And I was like, I want to make a song out of this. So I hit up my band director. His name is Parker Kaiser. Shout out to him.
You
Um,
stand Parker.
but yeah, I talked to him and was like, hey, can you help me record this? He was like, yeah. And so we recorded it, and I released it on YouTube in 2017 on October 31st. And that without that song, Sunshine's Moonlight wouldn't be a thing. So shout out to 2017 me.
Shout out to 2017. Shout out that song. Shout out to band director Parker. We love you all.
Parker.
Thank you. And wasn't that his name, Parker?
Yeah, Parker Kaiser. Yeah.
Okay, Parker Kaiser. Yeah, I just had to make sure I wasn't going crazy.
But
But
yeah.
to segue back to questions about the album, I
Mhm.
do have a question about Treasure Run
Yeah.
Away, Far Away.
Mhm.
How did that song come to be?
Oh God. So that song musically, that was originally supposed to be like a major key, but with the direction the album was going, it ended up being written in a minor key.
Yeah.
So it was my throat is so not clear. Hold on. Let me go. I'm gonna stand up real quick. I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll do the intermission music. Do 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 do. Wait, is that copyrighted? That yeah, that is. That's the Jeopardy song. Um, um, um. Cloud is getting water. He is taking a minute. Cloud is getting water. His throat is dry.
We should be good.
Cloud is getting. Okay, good. I was running
G-
out of things to say.
GFL Clan, welcome to the thing. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, that's my boyfriend. Nice. Hi, Salad.
Am I
Nice.
really getting
Oh,
a phone call
sorry.
right now? All right.
Uh,
Eggy, you might have to entertain for a little bit.
okay, okay, that works for me.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Um, I'm gonna take this time to do a little introduction of myself. Hi, my name is Eggy. Cloud, you're not muted.
Okay, I'm back.
Um,
It was a spam call.
okay, good, 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 good. Can I continue with what I
Yeah,
was saying?
continue.
Okay. Okay, sorry. It's not like a shameless self-promo or anything. But hi, my name is Eggy. I'm 20 years old. I'm not gonna say where I'm from because I'm not gonna dox myself. But I am an aspiring musician slash Twitch streamer who's been friends with Cloud for a hot minute. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to me. Um, maybe if Cloud is nice, he'll put my social medias in the description below.
Of course I
Maybe
will.
possibly.
Hello.
Okay, cool. I just don't want a shameless self promo. But hi, my name's Eggy. It's really great to be here. Really happy to support one of my best friends, and I hope you guys love him as much as I do. But yeah, to segue back to the topic on hand, what's your favorite uh track on the record?
Oh, that's a hard one. I'll be
I'm like
honest.
asking you to pick your favorite child.
Yeah, but like, it's a hard one, but at the same time, it's not a hard one. My favorite track to listen to. I'll put this between track to listen to and track to
Yeah,
play
there we
live.
go.
Favorite track on the record. It's between, well, not really between anything, but it's between 6 or 7 and Treasure to listen to. And
Yeah, as it should be. As it should be.
yeah, because they're both in the same tuning. They're both easy to play. The solo's cool. The riff in 6 or 7 is cool. Those are good songs. But my favorite song to play live is Watermelon Graveyard.
As it should be. I love that song. There is not a single skip on the album. I've said that a million times, but I am truly a Sunshine's Moonlight stan. I am a Sunshine's Moonlight stan before I am your friend.
Yeah,
Sorry, not sorry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
but that the reason I say I like Watermelon Graveyard to play live is because for the first part I get to play the actual song on guitar, and then afterward, like for like that heavier part. Oh, thank you for the follow. I get to take off my guitar on stage, and I whatchamacallit. I put it off to the side, and I get to take the microphone off the stand, just scream in people's faces. I
As you
haven't
should.
haven't got the opportunity to do that yet because my shows have been very minimal, but I'm really hoping in the future that I'll be able to.
Absolutely, yeah, you deserve it. Also, hi, welcome to the Cloudcast.
Yes,
Salad.
yes. Welcome to the Cloudcast. Thank you so much for joining. If you like what you hear, please drop a follow. Well, you already followed, but also, yeah, definitely drop a follow and stick around for more stuff to come because we have a lot more episodes, a lot more things, and hopefully guests on the show
Yeah.
eventually.
Oh, for context, Cloud, that's my boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I heard you say that, and then it said wrong
Yeah,
account
sorry,
and it
sorry.
said wrong account in chat. I'm like, oh, well, I thought they were talking about well. You did. I guess you didn't mean to follow me. That's fine.
No, it's okay.
But yeah,
Um,
it's all good. It's all good.
I'm trying to think of an interesting question. Um, hmm. Who are some local artists that you really hope to collaborate with in the future?
Oh, that's easy. Student health. Common Cold. I kind of already collaborated with Undying Eyes because Hayden Inman, vocalist of Undying Eyes, he's featured on Silence in the Snow on the record. So I kind of sort of already collabed with them, in a way. Also, shout out to I'm pretty sure I posted about this, but shout out to Josh Casey and Dylan Gerner of Undying Eyes, and also Matt Stress as well, because Matt, he performed guitars on Silence in the Snow. Josh Casey, Josh Casey, Josh Casey, he performed the bass on Silence in the Snow, and between me and Dylan, it was like kind of like a collaborative writing process for the drums. I used some of his parts, I inputted some of mine, and it came out very nicely. And again, shout out to Hayden Edmond for the killer vocals on the song. So it's a big old IDE collab within itself.
Yeah, the song does go dummy hard.
Yeah.
So thank you, Hayden. Thank you, Hayden, for that.
But what was it? What was I gonna say? Who else was I gonna say? There's this one band that I saw live once, and I wanted to collaborate with them, but their vocalist left around late last year. They're called Car Hop, and I saw a show of theirs back in June of 2021, back when back when the live shows were slowly coming back.
Yeah.
And it was a show. It was who was it? It was Car Hop, Condado, and Student Health. Condado, Student Health are amazing. Car Hop, they're like a very pop punky kind of gives me like a surfy vibe, and like ooh, they're so good. But yeah, like I said, Student Health, Common Cold, Car Hop, Condado, Lunchbox Hero. Definitely want to do a show with them at some point. But yeah, there's a lot of artists I want to collab with. One of which that I actually talked about on my TikTok, my main TikTok, not my Sunshine's Moonlight TikTok, but This Wildlife. I wanna collaborate or do a show with them someday, because like they're like really cool people.
Which, while we're on the topic, everybody go on which TikTok account of yours is it?
It's cloudboy.x.
Cloudboy.x. Everybody go to cloudboy.x and spam This Wildlife in the comments, please.
Please.
I'm begging.
Like I'm
no
trying to get
longer
their
asking.
attention.
I am demanding you to spam This Wildlife.
I'm not asking you, my friends. I am commanding you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Motionless.
Shout out to Chris Motionless.
No,
I keep calling him Krish Motionless for
Krish
some reason.
Motionless.
I don't know why. Every time I talk about him, it's Krish.
Krish.
Because one of my best friends, their favorite band is Motionless in White.
Mm-hmm.
So every time they bring up Chris, I'm like, Krish?
Mm-hmm. But no, he actually said that on stage. I don't know if you saw that clip, but it was at Blue Ridge Rock Fest 2021. It was right before they played Thoughts and Prayers, and Chris was like, I'm not asking much of you for this entire set, but rather for this next song, I am not asking you, my friends, I am freaking commanding you. I was like,
Valid.
Yes, sir. I was like, I need everyone on this freaking earth to either bang your heads or get the frick up with us. I'm like, okay. Like,
okay.
I'm just saying, with the he had like his like this really dope vest on, these like cool pants, and like these boots, and like with his blonde hair too. Good lord. Like, literally when he said, I'm not asking you, I'm commanding you, my pants dropped.
Not the pants.
I'm telling you, bro, because like, holy crap, Chris Motionless, I would let him curb stomp me if I really wanted to. I would.
Jail.
I would.
You're going to jail.
I'm sorry. I've been following this man since middle school. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's valid.
But yeah,
that is very valid.
I'm actually thankful for all the shows that I've been to. I'm actually really thankful I was able to go to Blue Ridge, because I met some really cool people, saw some bands that I've been following since middle school, and I cried in the process. Yeah. Because like there's so many bands on that lineup that I've been following since like 8th grade, 9th grade, like Asking Alexandria, Ice Nine Kills, Miss May I, Skillet, Day to Remember. Just so many bands that I grew up with. I'm just like, bro, this is a dream. This is a dream come true for me. And just like crowd surfing to the songs that kind of just inspired me to do music, and it's just like, bro,
Yeah.
it's truly an honor. I'm truly blessed to be in their presence right now.
Yeah, I fully get how you feel because if I'm interrupting, I'm sorry, but
Oh
I've
no, no, you're
been
good.
a fan of Halsey,
Ow.
which is a total different genre of music.
Mhm.
But I've been a fan of her since I was 14,
Mhm.
and I finally got to see her on her 2017 Hopeless Fountain Kingdom tour.
Period.
And after following her for like years and years and years and years, and I finally saw her in person, all I could do was just stand there and cry
Oh my gosh.
because I was like, she's real, she's real, she's real. And
Right.
I was supposed to go to three different tours, I mean, three different dates of the Manic tour in
Mhm.
2020.
Mhm.
But then COVID hit
Yeah.
and she canceled the tour.
Yeah.
But she's being cryptic about another tour.
Mhm.
So hopefully I can, get my money up because I'm struggling. I'd be a starving artist right now, not actually.
Mhm.
But um and
Yeah.
go see her.
I'm gonna
Like
end
I
up
said.
driving. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're okay. I was done.
Oh, but yeah. Might end up driving to the. This is a completely different topic now, but like I'm gonna end up driving to the Knocked Loose show, and Asheville's like 3 hours away from me.
Oh God. Hey, it's like 2 hours away from me, so at least we'll be road tripping.
Yeah, but at the same time, I've driven 3 hours for a show before because, when I went to see, it was the Hip to Be Scared tour. Hip to Be Scared Severed Leg 2 tour. It was Ice Nine Kills, Bad Omens, Currents, and Fame on Fire. It's basically the same as Leg 1, but they just switched bad Escape the Fate and Bad Omens. And it was a whole that whole trip was like a 6.5 hour drive because I drove from Burlington to Greensboro because I had to pick up two friends. Then from Greensboro to Jacksonville with crap tons of traffic. Did Went to the show. It was amazing. I met Patrick from Ice Nine Kills, and I got his drumstick, and I also got Ice Nine Kills guitar pick. Um, and and it was just an amazing show. We left there. I had to drive back to Greensboro to drop them off, and then back to Burlington. And what's funny, I had a school event the next morning, so I had like 2 hours of sleep. Woke up, walked into the building, and my friends were like, "How are you still moving?" I'm like, "No, I'm surprised I am."
I laughed, but it didn't pick it up because my mic hates me. But um I'm so used to having to road trip for concerts because
Mhm.
nobody comes to my state. I live a very convenient 2 hours away from both Atlanta and Charlotte slash Asheville.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of used to making that like 2 hour trek for concerts, but it must be so convenient, kind of like living near Raleigh.
Yeah. I mean,
And
it's convenient, but also a pain.
yeah, at the same time,
Mhm.
absolutely. I get it.
Because you got like traffic for like sporting events, and you got like
Oh
just the
God,
hassle and
yeah.
bustle of getting out on time and trying not to leave too early, because if you leave early, you get to the venue early, you're gonna be sad because you got nothing to do.
Yeah, that reminds me. A couple years back, there was this band that my friend and I were absolutely obsessed with,
Mhm.
and they're called Laney.
Woohoo.
But we wanted to be barricade for that show, and we knew Laney fans were like insane.
Mhm.
So it, I'm gonna paint the picture for you. It was midsummer in Atlanta. If you've ever been to Atlanta in the summer,
Mhm.
it is bad.
Mhm.
It is so hot and humid, and it's just so stuffy. And
Mhm.
the venue we were at was right across from the Braves Stadium. I don't know what it's called, but it's right across from there.
Mhm.
And so there were like a ton of people.
Mhm.
And we left my house
Mhm.
at roughly, God, I don't know, but we were at the concert venue by noon.
Yeah.
And we stood there in the
Bro.
Atlanta heat until doors opened.
Dang.
And there were already like almost 200 people in line waiting. People had camped at that venue to get barricade.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just flabbergasted by the dedication of some fans for people, which I cannot say that the next time the 1975 or Halsey tours that I will not be at that concert venue at dawn
Yeah.
trying to get barricade for a show.
Yeah.
But it was, I was crazy when I was like 17, 18. I
Yeah.
was insane.
Yeah. I actually have a just a segue off of barricade. I actually have a funny barricade story. So back at
Please tell.
back at Blue Ridge Rock Fest, before Miss May I, there's this really stupid thing that they did, that the only people who had access to like the middle pit area were people with VIP. And literally that's like, it was like the dumbest decision that Blue Ridge has ever made, because like
Yep.
it doesn't feel like a fan experience if you're not going to let us into like in the middle of the pit. And it's
Yeah, to
too.
interrupt you for a second, I'm sorry before I forget,
Very good.
but I went to a music festival in Ohio back in the day.
Ohio.
And
Ooh.
Ohio, yeah, I went to Ohio. The only time I've ever been to Ohio. But I
Mm-hmm.
went and we had like regular admission to the music festival. It was Rock on the Range. Great
Oh.
lineup. Great year.
Mm-hmm.
But and Asking Alexandria was playing, and we went to go walk into the pit to see them, which was in the main stadium area.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "You can't be in here unless you have the upgraded passes."
Bruh.
And we were like, "That's stupid," because then the only way you would be able to see any of the headliners would be if you were to sit on the stands, because it was like a football stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how football stadiums are laid out. Like everybody's on the sides, and if there's like a stage, you can't really see it unless you like are looking the complete opposite way.
Exactly.
And it was just so annoying that we
Mm-hmm.
couldn't go. But
Yeah.
anyways, continue. I'm sorry.
You're good. But yeah, and like we couldn't get in the middle of the pit with us unless we had VIP. But then the second Miss May I started, we were bump rushing that barricade. We broke it down, we jumped over it. It was freaking insane. And like people were like, "Oh, it was it was so funny, but it was so crazy at the same time." And there's actually a video out there somewhere where you can see me crowd surfing during Relentless Chaos by Miss May
I
I.
love that. I love that so
Yeah,
much. I love that for you.
I posted it on my Snap once, but like, ooh, it was insane, dude. It was like
It
insane.
sounds absolutely insane.
Yeah. Oh, they're already setting up. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to a K-pop event later today, and
Ooh,
I'm look
nice.
I'm looking at their story, and it looks really sick so far.
It must be nice to have like sorry,
Oh, you're good.
have like a local kind of like K-pop community where you are. That must be really nice.
For the most part, I mean,
For
majority.
the
Some
most part,
I
yeah.
know. I mean, I love the K-pop community. I love all my friends that I've made in like the K-pop community and the dance community as well. But like driving to some of these events are like low key kind of inconvenient for me, because
Yeah.
majority of the events that I go to are in Raleigh. I live an hour away from like the places that they are, and some of the events that I like desperately want to go to are in Charlotte, and Charlotte's like a 2 hour drive from me. I'm like, bro, if I had the initiative, money, and gas and willpower, then I would
Yeah.
definitely go. I mean, I'm like committed to like the whole thing, and like I want to do this stuff, but like at the same time I'm like, excuse me, I'm so sorry. But that's a clip right there.
That's a clip. The burp, that's a clip.
But yeah, I always wanted to like go to those events, and it's just too far. It's too far from me. It's
No,
like,
I get it.
yeah.
I do. There's so many concerts I wanted to go to in Raleigh, but Raleigh is a 5-hour drive away from me.
Sheesh. My
So that would be
goodness.
10 hours worth of driving in a day.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna drive somewhere 10 hours in a day, I'm gonna bring my happy tail up to Michigan to see people. But
Yeah. I mean, like, I think the farthest I've I mean, the farthest I've driven out was
Drone?
shush. I've the farthest I've been for a concert was Ice Nine, back in November. But technically my first out of state concert was Blue Ridge Rock Fest because perks of having family who lives on the border of Virginia, you can stay at their house after each day.
Very true. That is very convenient.
Yeah. The fourth day was freaking brutal. Like I camped barricade for Ice Nine Kills, and like it was fine. I'm like grateful for all the people that I've met. If any of y'all ever catch this podcast, I miss you guys. We need to go to another concert soon. But just towards the end when Ice Nine was coming on, it was freaking brutal because like right before Ice Nine played, Drowning Pool came on, and when they played their song Bodies, let the bodies hit the flow, let the
Yeah.
bodies hit the when they played that song, all hell broke loose. Like there was like
Oh, I
people
can imagine
like
it.
there was people jumping, there's people pushing, there was like crowd surfers, and I'm just like, get me out.
Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. That reminds me
That
of
was a
when
sneeze.
I went to Music Midtown in Atlanta a couple years back, and we really wanted to be somewhat close to the stage for Post Malone because both of us loved him.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever he went on, the crowd went absolutely insane, and it got to the point where neither my friend or I could breathe. So we were trying so hard to like, go back up on the hill so we could sit and watch instead of being in this whole like cluster of people just pushing and shoving, and
Mm-hmm.
not even like in a metal concert pushing and shoving kind of way. It was just people being rude and violent so they could get closer to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Which that I have a whole thing about that I will go into in a second.
Mm-hmm.
But um so we were trying to get out of the stage, the person I was with was like, "Hey, Eggy's about to pass out. Eggy's about to pass out. We need to leave. We need to leave. We need to leave."
Mm-hmm.
And nobody would let us out.
Mm-hmm.
So it got to the point where we had to like push and shove and just fight our way out of there. And
Mm-hmm.
we eventually got out and we watched his set from the hill, but it's just people are insane at music festivals.
They really are.
Absolutely insane. And this brings me back to the topic of where I believe in the metal scene, there's like mosh pit etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
There's like
Yeah.
concert etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like unspoken etiquette, but everybody kind of knows like, hey, you don't treat people badly at concerts because if you are rude to somebody at a concert, you will, it'll come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like every time I've been to a show that is not a metal show
Yeah.
or like a quote unquote alt music genre show,
Yeah.
people have just been so rude to me
Yeah.
for no reason. I remember I saw Chase Atlantic open for Lights in like 2017, 2018, I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But I was wearing like this little crop top that said Cherry Coke on it, and I had my hair down, and I was just like living my best little life. But as we were walking out to the buses to hopefully meet Chase Atlantic, this
Mm-hmm.
group of girls was like clustered about. Am I British?
Yeah.
They were like
Close about.
they were clustered about in it. Anyway, um,
Not the in it.
in it. But anyways, back on topic.
Mm-hmm.
They were just clustered in a little corner near the bus, and I was just standing there, minding my own happy little business. And they looked at me, and they didn't think I could hear them, but I could, and they're like, "Isn't she a little too fat to be wearing that?"
Hey yo.
They were like, "Okay, Cherry Coke thought."
Oh. Oh my god.
And I just look at them, and I look at my parents. I'm like, "Let's just leave.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just leave."
Yeah.
Because I have never met rude people in a fandom until I joined the Chase Atlantic fandom when I was like 16.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them are rude, of course. I'm not like blacklisting the fandom because I love Chase Atlantic and I love the majority of their fans. Like the most recent concert I went to, they were nothing but sweet to me. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, I love your hair." Like everybody was so sweet to me. But it's the thing about like quote unquote big concerts and stuff like that. And when people get big, um, most of their fan base is,
Mm-hmm.
underage people who have never been to concerts before. It's their first concert. They're really excited. But those kids either A, get treated very poorly, or B, treat people very poorly because they don't know concert etiquette. And that's the thing about a bunch of these scenes is nobody teaches concert etiquette anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody teaches mosh pit etiquette anymore.
Yeah.
And it drives me absolutely bonkers that there's so many people that get treated poorly at concerts
Mm-hmm.
because concerts are supposed to be a safe space and all this kind of stuff. And I've never had that kind of experience until I started going to, shows for newer bands, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'm.
So basically what I'm trying to say, listeners, be safe at concerts. Don't be afraid to break out of the crowd if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and try and give a kid a good time.
Right.
Like if it's a kid's first concert, let them ahead of you. Just let them have a good time. Treat people how you want to be treated,
Mm-hmm.
basically is what I'm trying to say. And if someone is being mean to somebody, don't just sit there. You got to speak up on it. Be
Mm-hmm.
the good person. Be the bigger person is what I'm trying to say.
Right. And like to kind of like segue off of that, I've noticed like after trigger warning after like the events of like Astroworld, people have like been
Yeah.
treating people a lot better at like concerts, and like
Good.
people are like picking people up. They're like giving them water if they need it, and just like they're just taking care of each other a lot better than before. And honestly, that's something that I wish was like shown at the beginning. And like, let me not to say that they weren't trying to like make the situation a little bit calmer at Astro World, but like it's a huge difference from what it was before after the Astro World events, you know.
Yeah. And it's like, I hate to sound like a hipster, and it's like, well, if you go to shows, then you know. But when people don't go to concerts, they just go and try to make the event about themselves,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes any sense. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing, if you don't know about like concert community and stuff like that, you don't really, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to word it to sound like nice.
Yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying.
But a lot of people at concerts only think about themselves when the whole point of concerts is to find friends, be in the community for the artists that you love because everybody's there for the same reason. Everybody's there because they love that person on stage more than they love most things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not about getting the best pictures, it's not about getting the best videos because of course you want pictures and videos to remember the night, but just make sure when you're at a concert, you're having fun, you're enjoying the community, you're having fellowship with the community,
Mm-hmm.
and just I don't know, being safe.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't get that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that's partially social media's fault because everybody's just obsessed with getting the right picture, getting the right video, getting as close as they can so they can um, take pictures and videos.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be about pictures and videos. It should be about you in the moment singing the songs that you've sang by yourself, but with so many other people.
Yeah.
And I wish a lot more people could understand that and get back to that.
Absolutely.
I will get down off my soapbox now.
But yeah. One thing I do want to talk about, this is going to be a topic for like a future episode, but I want to talk about the BTS Permission to Dance in LA concert.
Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, like, I know neither of us were there. I wanted to be there, but flying,
Airfare is expensive.
yeah,
Hotels are expensive.
yes, and flying anxiety is high.
Hmm.
So, yeah, and like what I've noticed from that, like after that event, a lot of armies, quote unquote veteran armies, were so like angry towards like newer armies, like people who got into BTS from like the Dynamite era, the Butter era, or the Permission to Dance era, even, and like they would get mad at like baby armies for not knowing like the fan chants and stuff, and they only knew the songs that they knew. And it's just like, dude, if they don't know the song, that's fine. There's a reason they're called newer armies, and they want to, if they want to go to this concert and learn these experiences, then let them do that. Don't be like, oh, someone who actually knows BTS deserves your ticket, that kind of thing. I'm like, bro, like, we're here to have a good time here. Like, literally, just by doing that, you're not sharing like the love yourself, and like whatchamacallit message, and like you're doing like the opposite, my guy. Like, hello.
Someone, sorry, my audio cut out for a second.
Oh no, you're good.
But as someone who kind of became an army, I want to say kind of around 2017,
Mm-hmm.
2016-ish.
Me too. Me too.
Um, I lost my train of thought. Hold on, give me like 2.5 seconds to get it back.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh
Cause
yeah. As someone who joined being an army, I guess,
mm-hmm.
at that point in time, there was a lot of things that you had to like dig for and dig for and dig for
Mm-hmm.
in order to connect with
Yeah.
BTS. Like I love BTS, but I do not know the fan chants. I
Mm-hmm.
do not. I know the one fan chant. I don't know what song it goes to, but I know one.
Mm-hmm.
And for a lot of people, the language barrier, they might not be able to pronounce things right because of like speech impediments, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I tried to speak Korean, you all would want to hold your ears because I am terrible at pronouncing it,
Mm-hmm.
personally.
Yeah.
And so somebody might not know all the words to a BTS song because of that language barrier, and they don't want to butcher the language, so they're being respectful by
Exactly.
not vocalizing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want people to think that I'm like making fun of their language. I literally, I cannot.
Mm-hmm.
I, I just, people drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Because every person has a different situation. And these quote unquote veteran armies that are bullying like baby armies,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the point. Because you were there once.
Mm-hmm.
You were absolutely there once.
Right.
You were a baby army once too. And there is absolutely no point in bullying these, like, I don't want to say children, because some new armies could be adults, but most new armies are underage.
Yeah.
And I just want, what I want people to take away from my rant is you don't know what someone's going through. You don't know if someone's trying to be respectful and, not butcher a language that isn't their mother tongue.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if someone is just new, having a great time, or if someone just went with a friend because their friend couldn't go alone due to their anxiety. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know what everybody's story is, and it is not your right to assume what someone's story is.
Exactly.
Just because, like, oh my god, I didn't see somebody do the fan chant to this song, or I didn't see somebody singing along to this song,
Mm-hmm.
that does not make them a fake fan.
Exactly.
Do I know? Do I know any of the choreo? Do I know any of the lyrics to
Mm-hmm.
any of aespa's songs? No, I
Right.
do not. But I love them with my entire heart and soul. Same thing with Ghostmane, who's an English, not English like British, but he raps in English. Do I know what he says half the time? Absolutely not. If I see him in concert and um am I gonna be able to say what he's saying exactly? No, because I got no idea what this man is saying. But that does not make me a fake fan.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm on my soapbox again.
Oh
I
no,
know,
no,
I
no, no.
know,
You're good.
I
You're
know.
good.
But the whole like I don't know, calling somebody a fake fan's never sat right with me
Yeah.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like whenever an artist blows up on TikTok and everybody who's like them before was like, oh, y'all are all fake fans, you're gonna forget this artist exists.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, they don't realize what it's like to be an artist who's wanted what they've wanted for so long and finally get recognition, even if it's from a
Exactly.
TikTok trend. Like, I've loved Doja Cat since she came out with that joke song, Moo.
Mm-hmm.
I've loved her to bits and pieces, and everybody's like, only real fans of Doja Cat remember this. And I'm like, I remember that, but there can be real fans of Doja that discovered her and say so.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to say, like, if you're a real fan, you would be happy, but like, if you love and support an artist, you're not gonna want to gatekeep them. You're gonna want to make sure that they get all the support that they deserve. because
Mm-hmm.
you love that artist.
Exactly.
And I know it's hard to watch like your tiny little underground artists like bloom into being a worldwide known superstar.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through that with Halsey. I've been through that with Chase Atlantic. I've been through that with Doja Cat. But they all deserve the recognition that they're getting because all of them have worked so hard their entire lives to be where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm off my soapbox now.
Oh no,
To
you're good. You're good.
uh the moral of the story is be kind to people. Don't call people fake fans for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Just be kind. Make sure people's safety is in check at concerts. Their mental safety and their physical safety.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank period.
Period.
Point blank period.
All right, moving off of that little that
Moving off
that
of my
topic.
soapbox.
No. But moving from that topic, I don't even know. Did you recently got a Kylo Ren tattoo, didn't you?
I did. Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
if you go to their Instagram at Eggy Hours on Instagram, they got a Kylo Ren lightsaber tattoo, and the detail, it goes hard.
It does. It goes absolutely hard. And I love talking about tattoos and like my tattoos personally
Mm-hmm.
because just looking at them, a lot of people think that it's just like random things for no reason, but every single one of them, minus my crystal tattoo, but we won't talk about that. All of them um have meanings
Mm-hmm.
for the most part. Like I have Halsey lyrics on my arm that says don't belong to no city, don't belong to no man because I was in like two bad relationships back to back, three bad relationships back to back if you want to get technical.
Mm-hmm.
And I just needed a reminder that I belong to nobody but myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I make the rules for myself, and nobody can make my rules for me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I have one for my grandma, which, of course, looking at it, you know that has meaning. But my Kylo Ren tattoo, this is why what I just said was important. My Kylo Ren tattoo has a lot of meaning to it. And if it's okay with you guys, like the listeners have any input to what I'm about to say,
Mm-hmm.
but but I'd like to get into why I got my Kylo Ren tattoo.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, so growing up, I would come home from which my dad is the reason I play video games. He's the reason I was a metalhead. He's the
Mm-hmm.
reason I am the way I am for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And growing up, he bought a game for me and him to play, and it was Lego Star Wars. And that was my first exposure to Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And we would, every day I would get home from school, we would play together, and then eventually he was like, do you want to watch Star Wars movies? And I was like, yes, absolutely. So we watched the movies. And then when the new trilogy came out, we watched all of them together, of course. But I really connected with Kylo Ren. Not because he killed his dad, of course. I love my dad. But, um, yeah, the opposite of that. But one quote he said, and I know he meant it in a complete opposite context, but when he said, let the past die, kill it if you have to, that struck a chord in me
Mm-hmm.
because, of course, I've had a really bad past with some people that have hurt me very badly, and getting this tattoo kind of signifies number one, I have a weapon on my arm, so that means I'm powerful in my head, I guess. But also, let the past die, kill it if you have to. I'm not who I was a year ago. I'm not who I was 2 months ago. I'm most definitely not who I was 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I've learned so many lessons. I've overcome so many things. But this is basically like Eggy 2.0 getting initiated. Yeah, pretty much. Sorry for like the complete off-topic thing. We went from like me ranting about concerts to me being like, tattoo tour. But
Oh no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
But anyways, yes, Kylo Ren tattoo. It is my pride and absolute joy. I love it so much. If you guys are in South Carolina or in the South Carolina area, I'm not doxing the city I live in because no, but Ren Marie tattoos on Instagram. Love that. Love her. Love her so much. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I just got my schedule for this week. For next week,
Oh gosh.
I'm only working one day,
Ooh,
which I'm
good for you.
I'm kind of concerned about it actually.
Good for your mental health, not good for your wallet.
Yeah, cause like, like, I'm not complaining. I mean, it's fine. I'm working one day this week, but at the same time, I'm like, where are my hours,
Yeah.
my guy?
I get that. I truly get that because where I work, of course, because I work with, who I work with, um, I have to quarantine
Mm-hmm.
if there's like any COVID exposure whatsoever, which as I
Mm-hmm.
should.
Yeah.
So if, the people around me test positive, and if I test positive, I can't go to work for like 5 to 10 days,
Mm-hmm.
which that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm not going to complain about it because I'm doing the right thing. Also, people do the right thing when it comes to COVID. Please and thank you. I'm tired of it and I want it to go away. It makes me very sad.
Wear your mask. Get
Please,
vaccinated. Please get your
please,
boosters. For the love of
please. I'm
God.
I am begging you with everything I have in me.
For the love of
But
God, please.
but if I do have COVID and I do have to miss work next week, my wallet is not going to thank me, but I know I'm doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a double-edged sword. It's most definitely a double-edged sword.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk to
And
my
it is.
manager why I'm only working one week. One day this
Yeah.
week.
You're only working 1 week this week.
Shush.
I
Um.
will not.
Yeah, I will. Oh, I also need to talk to them about. I'm pretty sure. Like, I think it's like the first week in February that I need off. Cause hold on, let me check my Google calendar real quick. Cause I will be going to Florida from
Ooh.
Saturday the 5th to Thursday the 10th. Cause my school is going to um my college group is going to Southeastern University for SEU conference,
Ooh.
and they're bringing it back finally, and I'm excited for that. Oh, my friends just got their license, poggers.
Nice. Pog. Can we get a Pog in chat
Can we
for Cloud's friend?
can we get a pog in chat for Panda, please?
Can we get a Pog in chat for Panda?
What was I gonna
Hashtag
say?
Pog for Panda.
Pog for Panda. Um, I want to go back into the topic of tattoos because
Okay.
I had a few ideas for for tattoos. One of which I will not go into because it is very emotional. I don't feel like getting emotional right now. I have to be hyped up in the next 2 hours, but
Yeah.
but I mainly want to get tattoos. This is gonna sound really narcissistic, I know, but I want to get tattoos for Sunshine's Moonlight.
As you should.
And like I always talked about like having ideas for like Sunshine Moonlight tattoos, and everyone was like, you need to get tattoos that are actually gonna mean something. I'm like, I've had this project for 5.5 years. Of course, this means something
Yeah.
to me.
It's like when I eventually write songs that I'm proud of, I'm gonna get my own song lyrics tattooed on me.
Listen,
Absolutely.
I'm like, listen. The past 13 years didn't mean nothing. Okay. Oh, I should probably give no. I think there's already context in that TikTok that I posted. It was like it started with pop stars passing 12 years ago, and then inspiring independent rock artist along those lines.
I'm trying so hard to type quietly so you don't get accidental ASMR.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna be I'm telling you, once my keyboard comes in, there's gonna be a lot of clickety clackety because like
Because
it looks so nice though.
I made sure I got the clicky switches, but whenever I'm like streaming or on call, everybody's like, "Can you make it not click?" I'm like, "No,
I'm
I
like,
can't."
like who's
That's
typing a
the
novel
point.
over there?
It's me. It's me.
But
Because
no.
whenever,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I don't mean to
Sorry,
interrupt.
I didn't mean to
Whenever I
interrupt.
used, whenever I used to play Phasmophobia a lot with this group of people, um, of course, Phasmophobia is a very noise-oriented game. If you speak or if your mic catches something, the ghost can hear you, even, and it's like a whole thing. And because it's WASD is the movement keys, of course it clicks. So when I'm hiding from the ghosts, they still hear me no matter how silent I am
Mm-hmm.
because of my keyboard clicks, and everyone always clowned me for it.
Bruh.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, I wanted the orange switches. I know it's a curse.
I,
But
I
but but click clack makes serotonin go burr. So at the end of the day, I don't care.
Yeah, especially with my keyboard coming in, it's like a typewriter type keyboard.
Hmm.
Oh, mine has the brown switches on them.
Ooh, nice. Very clacky, very nice.
Very clickety clackety, my guy.
Very clickety clackety, my guy.
Yo, yep. Do you? I don't know, but like, do you remember that TikTok where it's like there's this dude? He's like wearing. He looks like a what does he look like? He looks like an F boy kind of. He has like
Yeah,
the tall snapback, the white shirt, and like the blue jeans, and he had the Rolex on.
yeah.
He's like, "Yo guys, it's your boy Young Megaphone." Please tell me someone remembers that. If you're in
I
chat right
remember
now,
it.
if you're watching this video on YouTube, or if you're in chat right now, please tell me you remember that video so I don't look like a psychopath. Please, for the love
No,
of
I
God.
remember it. I remember it. I don't remember what he says, but I remember the concept.
Yeah, it was like something like liposuction, something along the lines of liposuction. I don't know, but
Uh,
but yeah. Back on the topic of tattoos.
the topic?
That
The topic of tattoos?
I'm gonna jump off a cliff.
No, do not do that.
It was a oh my goodness gracious. Okay, but back on the topic of tattoos. I want to get. Oh God, I just punched my keyboard, my laptop monitor stand
Please do
into
not do
the
that.
wall.
Please do not do that.
I have a funny story about my wall, but I'll get to that after. But I want to get on my forearms. I want to get a sun on one arm and a moon on the other, because
As you should.
sun signs moonlight. And a funny one that I wanted to get is I want to get pineapple rampage, something not like the actual word pineapple rampage. But I want to get like a pineapple with a knife going through it for my back leg for pineapple rampage. Those are just
As you should.
a couple ideas I've had. I'm getting another phone call. Eggy, you're gonna have to be entertaining again. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, that works. Gosh, I wish I didn't already talk about my tattoos because this would be the perfect moment for me to talk about it here. But let's talk about my future tattoo plans. I think he got another spam call. Guys, let's eavesdrop. Let's eavesdrop.
I got a spam call about an
Yep.
electric bill on raise reduction. What does that even
Oh,
mean, my guy?
okay, buddy.
What does that mean, my pal?
I keep getting spam calls about like car insurance.
Bruh.
And I'm like, I don't even have a car, bro.
If you, we recall it, but your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, I have a funny story about how I minorly dented my wall. So back way before I moved out for college, and I was like I still have like my own room and stuff at my house. I would practice guitar a lot, and my amp was in like the corner of the room, like like one of the smallest corners of the room, and I was reaching to like adjust the volume, and then I guess I didn't have a good grip on my guitar, and then the headstock on my guitar made a small dent in my wall.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure it's still there, but my sister is in that room now because she has quote unquote more stuff than me. And so she has the bigger room, and it's behind her desk. I don't know if it's still there, but more than likely it is. But
So, I have a very funny question.
yes.
So, your entire project is named Sunshine's Moonlight.
Mhm.
How do you feel about the entire internet focusing on the sun and moon animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach? And how anytime you look up Sunshine's Moonlight, those two things come up.
Um that's actually a good question. I feel like this is it's interesting. I'll say that it's interesting. Am I
Because I remember,
am I
sorry, I
gonna
keep interrupting you.
Oh no, you're good. But like, if I am I gonna end up playing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach? Probably. But
As you should. As you should.
I don't know. After seeing all the, like the memes and stuff, I kind of don't want to because
Yeah.
it like seems kind of sketch to me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And all
I get it.
and also Ice Nine Kills about to do a merch out for their song "Take Your Pick," which is based off of My Bloody Valentine, and I'm excited.
Yes.
Hashtag Nightmare in the Ninth, Sunny Jin. Sunny Jin?
Sunny Jin?
Jin from BTS?
Jin from BTS?
Oh my gosh.
Worldwide Handsome? I think that's the one that's Worldwide Handsome.
Yeah,
Is
that's,
that
yeah,
him?
mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, okay.
WWH Worldwide Handsome, you know?
The only thing.
Oh, I have a funny. There's actually a funny clip out there. When BTS did carpool karaoke with James Corden. I'm pretty sure they hate them. They hate him at some point. At this point, after like the dispute that he had with armies, I'm pretty sure they have some strong hatred toward him now.
As they should.
But
He never passed my vibe check, but anyways.
right. But there's a clip out there. James was they were doing like in the car, and James was like, "So did you guys have any nicknames?" And Jin was like, "Yeah, WWH Worldwide Handsome, you know." And then James was like, "Oh, that's actually funny because that was my nickname in high school." And Jin was like, "Oh, haha, you're a joker guy." I'm like, bro, he clapped this man's neck
I love that. Jin is such a savage. I love that.
for
While
real
we're on the
though.
topic, who's your BTS bias?
Kim Taeyong, Mr. V.
As it should
I don't know
be.
why I
Mine.
don't know why I said that. Said it like that.
Mine is probably Jungkook.
Let's go. Let's go. But my rec I double bias in BTS. I double bias V and Jimin, and my wrecker is Yoongi.
My I don't know because Jungkook is my favorite, but uh RM, J-Hope, and Yoongi are both tied for second for me.
Mm-hmm. Both you named three.
Oh, you know what I mean. Three of them, whatever.
Oh
You get what I'm trying to say.
no, I get it. It was funny. But,
I have small brain syndrome, okay?
bestie, me too. Don't worry. But yeah. What was I gonna do? Not do, but say. What was I gonna say? I don't know.
Do, do, do.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna do. Frick.
I was gonna sing the Jeopardy song again. I think it's getting to the point to where both of us are just like,
Yeah.
my brain is small.
Um.
Hold on, let me reference the topic list.
I can't do that right now. I'm broke. Jesus.
What happened?
My security subscription thing, it keeps sending me emails that my thing is expired. I'm like, I know. I can't pay for it right now.
Dude, I canceled a subscription the other day and they keep sending me emails and it's like, if you renew, we'll give you half off. And it's like, no,
No.
it is not in the cards for me right now. I am not going to pay $8 a month for an anime subscription service that I don't use.
I just paid for the PlayStation Plus monthly subscription, so I'm paying $10 a month for to play online.
Me too.
Is it
Which,
worth it? Is it worth it? I think so because
which
now I can play Gang Beast online.
I feel so stupid because every December they put the yearly on sale
Uh huh.
and I didn't grab it
Hmm.
while it was on sale.
Yeah, I mean,
So now I'm still paying $10 a month to be able to play GTA with my father, but
Bestie, you should get Gang Beast and we can play together.
I have it on PC.
Oh, do you really now, bud?
I do. My boyfriend bought it for me because he's epic.
Aw, he's a cool. I want to meet him. He's a cool guy.
I'm gonna try and see if he wants to go to Knocked Loose with me.
Oh gosh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna end up. Yeah, speaking of knock loose, I'm gonna end up driving to that show. I said that
You
already.
mentioned that. He
Yeah,
did. You mentioned that
yeah.
earlier,
I just
but
caught myself in the act. I just realized I just said it already.
you just exposed your brain.
I really did.
It's okay. I do the same thing all the time. It's like I'll be talking to my boyfriend because he's the only person I talk to besides like the Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be talking to him and I'm like, oh yeah, this happened. And he's like, baby, you already said that. I'm like, oh, like you already knew that. Like you already told the story. And I'm like, oh,
Oh my goodness.
okay.
Oh my
My
goodness.
brain is small. Oh, I will go anywhere anytime with you. All right, so he might be going to knock loose.
Yeah, I actually do want to talk to him about possibly getting face cam soon for the podcast
Yeah,
because
he's very technologically advanced.
yeah, because I already made because I already made a screen for like the thingy thing.
hmm
I think I'm pretty sure I have it saved in my whatchamacallit in my camera roll. Please tell me I do. If I quote myself, I'm gonna be so mad. I do. I'm gonna send it to you on. No, I'll text it to you. Give me 2.5 seconds.
That works for me. Chat, you should. Okay, I know this is gonna make no sense to the YouTube viewers who are not reading Twitch chat right now,
Mm-hmm.
but Salad, which is my boyfriend, shameless plug, love that man. But you said Eggy is my little broken record.
Aw.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. I
But,
will literally say the same thing 5 times in a row. But anyways, continue. I
yeah,
apologize.
but I sent you the new screen that I want to do once we get face cam.
Ooh, yes, I like that.
Yeah, it kind of ties in with the Cloud Boy album. But my only thing is how's that gonna work with like guests and stuff? I would have to make another screen for that if we have like four
Yeah,
people in a call.
most definitely, yeah.
Yeah, cause like eventually I want to do a K-pop episode, and I have two friends that I want to bring on,
Yeah.
and I don't know if we can do face cam with that, but I want to see if it's possible.
Yeah. Absolutely. We can absolutely try. We can do our research.
Mm-hmm.
We we will make the Cloudcast epic. It's not already epic. It's epic, but
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I already got the thumbnail the for episode 2. It literally just says Cloudcast 100 Million Podcast episode 2. There's no like cryptic title or anything yet.
No
But
cryptic title yet.
yeah. We'll see as time goes on. We'll probably put a clickbait title here or there. But
Oh, of course, absolutely.
we'll
If
see.
dude, do you know me? Look me dead in the face, except our cameras are not on. Look me dead in the face and tell me I don't know anything about clickbait.
I'm not doubting you. I don't know.
You, you, you watched me on YouTube, you know.
Hmm.
You know how many times I ate deodorant for views?
Oh my god, why?
Because, okay, it was a whole thing when I was on YouTube. Everybody called me like the Walmart Alex Dorme. And every time we did truth or dare videos, they like wanted me to do dares that she did, and the most iconic one she did was eat deodorant, so I did it like 3 times
Oh.
because people wanted me to. And then people in the comments are like, "You're copying Alex Storme. Why are you eating deodorant just like her?" And I'm like, "Why does it matter? I am eating deodorant for views. I should be respected.
Speaking
Put
of
some respect on my name."
exactly. But speaking of deodorant, Thomas Sanders. Yes,
What about Thomas Sanders and deodorant?
that's
I'm
that's
intrigued.
that's an actual segue, because last night I was on a Discord call in a different server, and we would talk about like Thomas Sanders, and the series he has called Sandersides. One of the episodes was dealing with intrusive thoughts, and the newest character Remus, and what was the context? Yeah, and they were like trying to like little him down or whatever, but like he's like the definition of littling down, so he knows a thing or two about like that sort of thing. He was like, I think, and Logan was all like, I think you just reek, figuratively and also literally. And then Remus is all like, thank you. I mean, reek is kind of what I was going for. My deodorant's flavor is pickled poo logs.
I hate it. I hate it.
And he was
I
like, what
hate
do you mean
it.
flavor? You don't eat deodorant. They cussed him eating deodorant. He was like, Maybe you don't.
Me. That's me, apparently. That's me. Me when I was 16.
Oh my
No, the
gosh.
amount of times that I would get in the car after school and be like, hey, can we go to the Dollar Tree? I need to buy deodorant. And my mom's just like, you're not eating it again, are you? I'm like, yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, frick. I can't remember. Back on the topic, not of deodorant, but I'm back on like the topic of. Is it okay if we go into OGH talk?
Uh,
There's
it's
a
fine.
there
It's fine.
there's this one guy. I can't remember his name, but I'm pretty sure he was in OGH. But he wore a
I won't
headband a
name
lot.
names. I'll use aliases.
But yeah, he wore a headband a lot, and I'm pretty sure he's like a guitarist in a band or something like that. I can't remember.
Um, I think I might know who you're talking about,
I can't remember his name.
but he and I do not speak anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but you know who I'm talking about.
I do know who you're talking about.
He was actually considering me wanting like joining OGH. I was like, okay, I found out his name. I'm not gonna say it on here, but
DM it to me privately?
mm,
Question mark?
yeah, 1 second. Um, uh,
Do 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 do
him.
do 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 do. Yep, I remember him. All
Yeah,
right.
but
Boy,
yeah,
howdy, I remember him.
yeah, he
Anyways, continue.
like he actually yeah he considered like putting me on OGH, but he never got in touch with me. I'm like, okay. And like
Yeah.
because I heard it from the other person who was there. 1 second, I heard it from him.
Oh God, hold on, let me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The whole thing is just that is such a bitter memory to me, and the fact that it's still up there on the internet bugs me really, really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because, of course, once I left, they changed all the passwords. I had no way to get back into anything,
Yeah.
but all my videos are still up.
Yeah.
And that bugs me really bad because there's still AdSense in front of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anybody makes money off the channel anymore, but it bugs me that, some of my, I don't mean to sound like this at all, but some of my videos were the most viewed videos.
Mm-hmm.
And I never saw any of that.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing is like, this happened when I was 16 years old, 16, 17. It's dead drama. I don't care anymore. Hopefully nobody involved cares anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the whole thing about I was honest. I was honest about why I left.
Yeah.
And they kept saying that I left because of mental health reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And that bugged me because I did say that it was bugging my mental health. The real reason why I left was bugging my mental health because all I was the Walmart Alex Dorme, and that's why people liked me. And it was bugging me really bad because I didn't want to be like that anymore. I didn't want to copy her mannerisms, her personality, just for them to like me. So I stopped. And,
Wait, hold 1 second.
okay,
Proposition.
I'm holding. Proposition.
I did not know how to spell that word, so I had to auto type it. Sorry, continue.
Okay, that works for me. Okay. And the whole thing, it ended very poorly because I didn't want to speak badly on them at all. And I didn't in the end. I was just honest about how I felt and why I left. And then they made a video and was like, why Eggy really left. And it's just like, I didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't. But it just, it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
It makes me cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Not them. Not they don't make me cringe, but me being on there in general makes me cringe.
Mm-hmm. I feel like starting doing like a collab channel is kind of like one of the hardest things you can do on YouTube.
It most absolutely is because every week you have to try and try and try and try
Mm-hmm.
to do things on time and upload right on the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And when you miss days, you feel awful.
Yeah.
But it got to the point to where I was missing days left and right. I was uploading content I wasn't proud of
Mm-hmm.
just to, make sure I hit the deadline, which there wasn't really a deadline. It was just my heart wasn't in it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
My heart really was not in it anymore, and that's where all of this comes from. I will be honest, my heart was not in it after I
Abs-
st af after I started being who I was. My
abs-
heart was not in it.
Absolutely. I get that completely. You see, me, I personally believe that a lot of like the collab channels that you see now on like YouTube and stuff, especially in like the quote unquote emo community, they all stem from my digital escape.
Of course, My Digital Escape was the blueprint
It was
for every collab channel there is.
it was an era. It was a freaking era.
And I would like to give a disclaimer. It's like anybody that was an OGH, I don't hate any of you guys, even if you spoke poorly about me. I don't care. I we were all dramatic teenagers. We were
Mm-hmm.
all like 16, 17 when this went down. I have no ill feelings, no ill will towards any of you guys, and I never did.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm saying is that if for some reason any of you see this, please don't like just bring up old drama and all that kind of stuff. I'm 20 years old. You guys are all my age.
Mm-hmm.
It's I was 16. That was 4 years ago. Almost five because I'm turning 21 this year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
just yeah. If any of you want to like just talk, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. We were all like 12.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember back in my day, back in my prime, I tried to make a collab channel called Scream Central, and it didn't work as much as I wanted it to, cuz the people that I had involved, we became very inactive towards each other, and it just didn't work out. So I gave the channel away to someone. It's not the channel's not no longer active now, and it's just this could have been something. Yo,
Yeah.
yo, what the frick? We could
And also,
we could have ruled
I
the
would like
world.
I would like to implore listeners to not actively seek out the collab channel I was on.
Yeah.
Do not actively seek out their social media, anything about them, leave them alone.
Mhm.
It's not active anymore, but I don't want those videos being watched.
Right.
My videos at least being watched.
Mhm.
Because hopefully nobody would even know it was me because I don't have my government name out there.
Yeah.
But anyways, just pretend we did not talk about it. Shh, it'll be our little secret Cloudcast.
Mhm.
It'll be our cheeky little secret.
Cheeky little secret.
Cheeky little secret.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I looked over to the side and I completely forgot I had Rocket League launched up on my PlayStation.
I don't know what Rocket League is.
It's like
My boyfriend has tried to explain it to me, but
I will put it in the most simplest way possible. It's soccer with cars.
why?
I don't know, but it's fun.
Why?
It's fun. For me at
Why
least.
are we why are we playing soccer with cars?
Not just cars, but rocket cars. What
I was
the
about to say, if it's cars, why is it called Rocket League?
highlighted days are Greensboro remodel. Hello?
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 Hello, g'day.
Why am I Australian though?
G'day ladies, g'day.
That reminds me, there's times in my life, I don't know why I said it like that. There's just
Times
times
in
where
my life.
there's times in my life, guys. No.
Times in my cheeky little life that
My cheeky little life. But I'll just start speaking in an accent for absolutely no reason. Salad can vouch. Like we'll just be in the car and out of nowhere I'll just be like, I want McDonald's.
I want McDonald's.
I want McDonald's.
I want
Can we
McDonald's,
get-
Jenny.
Can we stop? I'm not Forrest Gump. No.
No, I didn't mean to make it seem like that. I'm sorry. Oh my
I've
goodness.
seen that movie a total of once in my life, and I don't remember anything about it.
My name is Forrest Gump.
All I know is that at Universal he has a shrimp restaurant.
Yeah.
I think.
We
I
love
think
that.
it's a restaurant. I don't know.
We love that.
Or maybe Bubba Gump is not.
Bubba Gump.
Maybe Bubba Gump has nothing to do with Forrest Gump. I don't know actually. Let me look that up and see if I'm just being an idiot. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Is Bubba
Oh,
Gump related to Forrest Gump?
yo,
It's not!
Yes.
I don't think it is. Hold on.
I completely forgot I had Rogue Company in my PlayStation. I need to I need to hit up the crew. I need to
Okay, no, no, wait. It is? Question mark? It is?
Bestie, are you struggling?
I think so. I just want to know if they're related. Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. The Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, referred to in the novel canon as Gump Shrimp Company, was formed by Forrest Gump and named after himself and his best friend, Benjamin Buford Bubba Blue.
There you have it, folks.
There you have it, folks. Nobody asked, but there you have it.
Nobody
You
asked
heard it
me.
here first. Bubba Gump Shrimp Company and Forrest Gump are related.
Yes.
You're welcome.
And some sort of comedic lore.
And some sort of lore, like with the novel and all this kind of stuff. I don't know.
The,
Watch them not even be related, like in reality. Watch it just be a coincidence.
right. Hmm. Um. I want to manifest some energy right now.
Let's manifest some energy, guys. Let's go. What are we manifesting?
I want to manifest a really good Motionless in White record this year.
Oh, well, that's gonna come either way.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe not
true.
this year. Maybe not this year. But
I just need some. I want to manifest either the new Motionless in White record's gonna be fire, or the brand new the Ice Nine Kills merch drop is gonna be killer. I need to
I'm manifesting a Ghost Main tour. I need that in my life.
purr.
Because I will wait outside at the buses and then cry, and then he will just stand there and be like, hello?
Mm-hmm.
Just me on the floor, and Eric himself is just sitting there like, hello?
Hello.
Question mark? He's gonna be like, security.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's having a mental breakdown on the floor. And then it's just me.
Yeah.
Living my best life.
Also, I found out the reason why I didn't get picked for the event that I'm going
Why,
to later today.
why didn't you get picked?
Cause so basically, Cece, what had happened was,
You see,
um,
what happened was,
I so you know I didn't tell you this, but I asked the coordinators of the event if they could put me on the wait list for any possible opening spots, if there's any, and so they're like, yeah, we'll put you on a wait list. And then they texted me while I was at work. I was like, hey, 2 spots just opened. Sorry we didn't. Hold on, let me actually pull up the
pull up
message
the
real quick.
receipts.
Let me
Pull up the
pull up
receipts.
in the
We're
group one.
exposing them. I'm kidding.
But yeah, they said, hi, 2 tickets just opened up. Sorry we didn't choose you to perform at the showcase. I would recommend you pair up with singers or other artists to do a song or a mix for the next one. And at first, I understood that. And like, you know what, that this y'all's event, I'm not going to disrespect y'all. Y'all are amazing people and I want to like work with y'all in the future. But at the same time, why were you offering soloists
Yeah.
if you're um like if you want me to like get a group of people? I'm like I'm gonna need a calculator because this ain't adding up.
I'm gonna need a calculator. I'm gonna need one of them T80 whatever TI whatever you know the calculators they made you use in high school.
The what, trigonometry?
I don't know. I barely passed.
But
All I know is they were like, you need a calculator, and I was like,
but
okay.
but no, yeah, I'm gonna need one of them freaking those what's it called, an abacus. I need a freaking abacus to calculate how much BS I'm hearing right now.
Esty, with all due respect, what in the absolute?
Yeah.
language is a amicus.
It's like
I'm gonna have to Google that one. Pause. I don't know what that is.
I don't know if it's pronounced amicus or abacus. I can't remember, but it's like a
Oh,
it's
oh, bestie, it's an abacus.
yeah. I don't know.
Because an amicus is an impartial advisor, often voluntary to a court of law in a particular case. You also might need one of those, though. I don't
I
know.
probably do. But in all due
You need a
respect,
lawyer.
but in all due respect though, Dia Stage, I love you guys. I can't wait for to work with y'all in the future. Because y'all are awesome. But I was just a little confused, and I'm glad that it was cleared up. And I love y'all. 사랑해요. But but yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, but I was just confused because like they said soloists were welcome, and I offered like as a solo musician, and they didn't pick my thing, and then they told me that I needed to like whatchamacallit, get you know I don't know, like
Maybe
good.
it's because in your audition, were you singing as well?
I was doing a two-part mix. It was like the Stray Kids version of Dionysus or Dionysos from by BTS, and then into God's Menu. I did like a whole guitar thing for it, and I submitted that as my audition tape, and it didn't get picked. I was like, okay, that's understandable.
Maybe
I put it in as a musician, not a dancer. That's fine. And then
um,
they let me know that I should probably get like a group of people to do something like that. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense now.
maybe they just wanted a vocalist for whatever reason. So
Mm,
maybe you can resubmit it and do like a little vocal thing. I'm not defending them. I don't know anything about them. The place that we're talking about, you're great. I don't know anything about you. I don't live in North Carolina,
mm.
but pick Cloud. Pick him. Pick him. Choose him. Love him.
I'm sorry, but
Any Grey's Anatomy fans? Any Grey's Anatomy fans in chat?
that was too funny. I'm sorry. I don't live in North Carolina.
It's like that TikTok audience. Like, I don't know anything about Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't consume any of his media. But if I see that cheeky MFer,
Oh my gosh.
except no, please, I am not threatening you. I don't know anything about you. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But
But one thing I will say, um, this is a completely different topic now, but on the topic of a past live stream that I did, my first quote unquote live stream that I did, it was an Among Us stream.
Among Us, us,
I posted this
Ghost the
video.
Imposter.
This is more of a story for chat and the YouTube video, but I did my first stream on Twitch was an Among Us stream. It was with my K-pop Discord server, and like for one of the games, I just kept getting imposter round after round after round, and one round, I killed somebody as the body was reported or something like that. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And they were
Yeah.
talking about like where the body was, and then they were like, "Hey, so Ty, is it actually you? Because the game might be glitched." And I kept BSing my way around it. I'm like, "No, it's not me. I'm in comms and yada yada blah blah blah." And the person that I killed, they
Was
were
in comms.
no, the person that I killed, they unmuted. They were like, "Oh no, the game was glitched. Like it's Ty." I'm like, no, no, it's not. No, it's not. And then they're like, you literally shot me. It's you." And then it got semi heat, not too heated, but like it looks like a playful heat. I'm like, "You're dead. Why are you talking?" And and then they were like, "Because the game is glitched." And like I was so mad. Like if I can find that video, I'll send it to you. But like I was so mad. Like I tried to get away with it for the win, and it was so bad. But like yeah.
I definitely think that we should do an Among Us stream with like the Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
Like you stream on your end, I'll stream on my end. Or no, because I think Twitch has a thing where you can duo streams.
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be a stream on your end because when I did my Among Us stream, it was like depressingly laggy. So
Oh, icky.
you would have to you would have to stream on your end.
All right, say less. We'll get it in the works. We'll get it.
Oh, I'm gonna send you the video because
Send me the clip.
it's an old one. I posted it. No, not there. Stop it, Sunny Jam. I posted it on
I'm sorry?
I posted it on TikTok. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
Stop. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, where'd you send this to me at?
I said it. I said it to you through iMessage.
Bestie, it's not coming in.
It literally just sent. It hasn't delivered yet.
Okay, so it's being rude.
Okay, it delivered. I feel like someone's about to get their feelings hurt. Sorry, my neighbor and his kids are outside. And last time I saw them, the child was screaming and crying, and the dad was mad. I'm like, oh, someone got their feelings hurt. That's what I can only assume when that kind of thing happens.
Sorry, I watched the clip. I love Among Us. It's so weird.
Yeah, we need to get an Among Us game going soon.
Please,
Like, I can't tell you how many times how many times I tried to get an Among Us game going in my K-pop Discord server, and like everyone is busy. Like everyone is busy.
I think I was there for that.
Yeah. Wait. Are you in the? Hold on.
I'm in the small cloud server. That's why.
Oh,
that's why
no,
I'm
no,
in
no,
the
no, no.
Super Bowl.
This is a whole different server, my guy. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm talking about the this a server with my K-pop TikTok mutuals
oh.
that
That's why I was like, I tried to play with you. I tried.
like bestie. This server's been dead for some time, and I've been trying to think of like
No,
events we can do. Like we can do like PowerPoint nights and like tier list nights and possibly Among Us nights too. But like everyone's
I
so
think
busy.
I think we need to talk about dead Discord servers
Oh
because
yes.
my Discord server that I put my entire heart, soul, and everything into with the help of my boyfriend because I don't know anything about Discord or how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So what he put his entire heart and soul and everything into. Nobody talks in it. I don't even talk in it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, my server's been kind of dead for a while. The last message being, hold on, let me open my Discord real quick.
It was you inviting people to the Super Bowl.
Oh, from what I'm seeing, last message was on December 14th of last year. Wait, was it in
And it
the
was
or was it in the announcements chat? Oh yeah. Yeah, last thing was December 14th. Yeah, let me actually take away the mod. No. Let me not take away the mod role on this guy because he basically does everything in the server.
just mod me, I'll do it.
No. I mean, I can't. I can't. I don't want to unmod him because if I do unmod him, then he did basically everything in the server.
Okay, yeah, valid.
Am I still? No, I'm not. I'm not paying that much to boost this freaking server. Even though it'd be beneficial, I'm not doing it.
No.
Oh
No.
Oh gosh, that's the. I'm pretty sure that's
That's from the cornfield.
About to say that's a cornfield emote.
The perks of Nitro.
Power to the player, mother.
That's also something I pay $10 a month for. I pay for Discord Nitro.
Microwave go.
I'm I'm not a real e-girl because I don't I don't because I pay for my Nitro.
Yeah.
But I don't want anybody buying Nitro for me. The only person allowed to be my Discord simp is my boyfriend. Please and thank you.
Fair enough.
That's besides the point.
Yeah. I need to get this server back popping again because
If
yeah.
anybody wants to join the Small Clouds Discord server, maybe Cloud will link it below.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
He could.
I can.
He could. Maybe.
I
It's
can.
up to you.
I can and I will. Link in
I
description.
can and I will.
Link in
Link in description.
description.
Link in description below.
Link in description if you want to join this Discord server.
I so easily could turn on voice mod right now, but I'm not.
Please don't.
I won't. I know you hate it.
Let's save that for guests on the podcast. How about that?
We'll save that for guests on the podcast or when we talk about spooky stories.
Yes. Oh dear, I'm curious to hear how that sounds.
But yeah.
Oh, I still
If
need
you
to.
guys
I can't post part 2 to my day in the life of the independent artist yet because I haven't uploaded the full video of my bad performance yet. Well,
it was not I wasn't there, but it was not bad.
well, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just very minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that.
Word of advice to any artist: don't do a show on a holiday. Like, more specifically, New Year's Eve. Don't do a show on New Year's Eve.
Don't do a show on New Year's Eve, and also I'm gonna say something.
Go ahead.
If you are a band playing an event, there can be like multiple bands at an event. If you can stay, it's just the kind thing to do to stay and support your other local bands.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if like,
Well,
oh, sorry,
actually,
I
no.
just died.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. Let me put it this way: if you have a valid reason of leaving, because like some of the bands did have valid reasons of leaving, because like
Yeah.
one didn't have his after nines and the other one didn't feel good. That's fine. But like when you just up and dip out of nowhere, that's a whole other thing.
Because y'all know how I said concert etiquette is a thing and how I got on my big old soapbox about that.
Mm-hmm.
There's also band etiquette because
Mm-hmm.
growing up, my dad was always in bands, so I was always, subjected to that environment and I know how things work.
Mm-hmm.
And just being, and this is no hate to any of the bands involved in that night's show. I'm sure your music is great, you're all great people, but it's just the kind thing to do that if you can hang around and support your other fellow local artists, there we go. It's just the right thing to do
Mm-hmm.
because I'm sure you would want another band to stay for you and check out your set and just be like, "Hey man, yeah, you did great. Let's be friends."
Right.
Because it's not a community unless more people it's not a community unless people are involved.
Right.
And that's one of the big things about being in a band is like the whole there has to be a scene, you know?
Right.
And without community, there's no scene.
Yeah.
So you just gotta be nice. You gotta support like I said, you gotta support your fellow local artists and just, hype everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm fairly certain for most cases, if you were to buy a ticket to a concert and only go for one of the openers, you would probably still stay for the headliner.
Yeah.
I know in my experience I did because, I'm gonna tell a story that's very unpopular.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in high school, I was a die-hard Icy Stars fan.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever they went, I went.
As you should.
And they were opening for Asking Alexandria.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't the biggest Asking Alexandria fan because I'm not gonna lie, Danny Warsnop gave me the ick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. He never did anything to me. He just gave me the ick. So when buying the tickets for the tour, I was very excited because I thought Dennis would still be fronting.
Mm-hmm.
He was not.
Yeah, it was freaking, what's his name? Dennis?
Dennis.
Yeah, something like that. That man is a freaking disaster.
He is. He is such an absolute disaster.
He's a true
but
musical disaster, and that's
that's another topic.
that's a topic for another day.
But it was funny because, you know, after I See Stars is set, I wanted to meet the band.
Mm-hmm.
So we all went to the back and I met their old unclean vocalist, Zach. Such a sweetheart. I met Jeff. I can't remember if he played guitar or bass.
Mm-hmm.
Uh he played one of those. I met him and they were just such sweethearts to me. I didn't meet Devin or Devin's brother because Devin just got in an Uber and left.
Dang.
And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, your friends are over here meeting fans, but I get it. I get it. I don't know what he was going through that night. He might have just been having a bad time. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But we stayed for Asking Alexandria's set, but we ended up leaving halfway through because uh my parents went with me and everybody was like, this is just really inappropriate. I want to leave. So we did.
Mm-hmm.
But all I'm gonna say on the topic of Asking Alexandria, the album with Dennis, it goes dummy hard.
Yeah.
I like some of their classic songs with Danny, like Not the American Average,
Mm-hmm.
goes dummy hard. But I also have another story about Asking Alexandria.
Do you?
So when I went to that music festival I was talking about,
Mm-hmm.
in Ohio, Rock on the Range. They were one of the headliners.
Mm-hmm.
And they had this thing where they had this little FYE CD store.
Mm-hmm.
And if you bought a CD, you got a wristband that meant you could go to the band's signing.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my friend loved Asking Alexandria. Um, so out of solidarity, I bought a wristband, or
Mm-hmm.
I bought an album.
Mm-hmm.
It was $13, wasn't bad. But we were waiting. We were waiting for the time the signing was, and they were like, "Oh, it's delayed. Oh, it's delayed." And it kept getting delayed until it got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
So we were both like really pissed about that.
Yeah, I imagine. I would be pissed too.
So I think that's why I kind of had the ick with Asking Alexandria because I don't know why they eventually didn't come to the signing, but why not just cancel it in the beginning instead of just being like, "Oh, it's delayed. Oh, it's delayed." And
Yeah.
that might have been more on the music festival than them, but I do have the ick, and I
Yeah.
apologize to any Asking Alexandria fans. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
oh, did I ever tell you about the time I met Motionless and White on accident?
No.
So basically, what happened? I was originally in line to meet Falling in Reverse, but then I remembered that Motionless was doing a signing, and and then I left my friend Emma. Shout out to Emma, by the way. It was Warped Tour 2016. I left Emma to meet Falling in Reverse. Biggest mistake of my life, I will say that. And so I went looked at the Motionless and White line, and like, holy crap, there's a lot of people waiting to meet Motionless. And I saw my friend Robert, well, my old friend Robert. I'm not gonna, but yeah. I saw a good buddy of mine. His name is Robert.
You said we're not gonna get into that.
No. It's nothing bad between me and him, but like we were like really good friends back in the day. We're slowly getting back as like closer friends because like I've seen him at a couple shows at Game Over. But yeah, he was in line, and he let me wait in the line with him, and I met all the guys. I met Balls before he left. Right after Warped Tour, he left Motionless, which was really unfortunate. I met Ghost as well, and when I got up to Chris and I shook his hand and he signed my book, I was like, "Bro, your vocals are freaking killer." He was like, "I'm sure they are,"
Aw, I love that.
and I'm like, that's the best moment of my life.
I
And
accidentally, sorry, I don't mean to
oh
interrupt.
no, you're good, you're good, you're good.
I accidentally met Palais Royale in 2015.
I hate you now.
I've met them twice.
Are you serious? I'm mad.
Yeah,
I'm
but
so
the
mad.
first time they were opening for Ghost Town, and I
Mhm.
was such a huge Ghost Town fan. Rip to Ghost Town because apparently Kevin did some not good things, so I'm not gonna listen to them anymore.
Mhm.
But it was in 2015, and they were just walking around handing out their EP,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Yeah, we're one of the openers. We really hope you support our band."
Mhm.
And they were just handing out free copies of their EP.
Mhm.
And that was the first time I met them. And then the second time I met them was at Warped Tour.
Mhm.
And they were about to close off the meeting booth because it was time for them to, not be there anymore or whatever. But
Mhm.
then they saw me and the group of people I was with and was like, "Oh no, let him through, let him through."
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember who it was, but the really, really tall one was like, "Were you at Ghost Town in 2015?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, pause.
And then
I'm
he
trying to
like,
think.
I
Really
was around,
tall one. That's either Sebastian or Remington.
I think it was Sebastian because it wasn't Remy.
Yeah, I don't.
And he like grabbed my, not like grabbed my shirt in a weird way,
Mm-hmm.
but he like lightly grabbed my shirt because I was wearing an I See Stars tank top, and he was like, "Oh, I See Stars. We toured with them. I love them. Did you go see their set?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And they were just really sweet. I love the Palais Royale guys. Stan Palais Royale. I don't listen to their music as much as I should, but they're absolutely great guys.
Yeah, I wanted to see Palais Royale live so bad. I almost saw them at Warped when they came in 2018, but we became so late at Warped Tour. I missed late to Warped Tour that I missed their set, and I'm so mad. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at anybody. There's no ill will or anything, but like I was just so mad. I missed half the bands I wanted to see at Warped Tour, but it's fine. But I do have a funny artist meeting story.
Okay. Do
So
tell.
this back in 2017 when I met Ice Nine Kills. They were on tour with Chelsea Green. It was Chelsea Green, Ice Nine Kills, Gideon, and Enterprise Earth. For this tour in particular, I won a contest that the old drummer Connor Sullivan, shout out to him. He's one of my inspos for drumming. But he was having a contest. It was like whoever can comment the most Instagram accounts will win a signed drum head and drumsticks that was used in the Nature of the Beast music video. And I spammed the crap out of that comment section until Instagram told me to stop commenting. And he picked my account, and I was like, "Hey, I'm coming to the show on such and such day. I could be able to get it then." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And he was like, "Okay, cool." And so I somehow made it to the front with my friends, my friend Destiny, and shout out to Destiny, by the way, longtime concert friend. I miss you. But we got to the front, and I look over, and I see Connor sitting on the side, and was like, "Hey, Connor, I'm the Black Parade O2 on Instagram." He was like, "Okay," and I showed him proof, and he handed me the drumsticks and the drum head, and got his picture with him, and it was a good time. And then after that, I saw Justin Morrow. He now plays bass for Motionless in White. He used to play bass for Ice Nine Kills, and I was like, "Hey, Justin, can I get a picture with you real quick?" He's like, "Yeah, real quick." And then took a picture with him. Then, right, I think it was either after Enterprise Earth or Gideon. I stepped out in like the side area, and I met their old guitarist. His name was JD, and he was working on something. And I was like, "Hey, JD, can I get a picture with you?" He's like, "Okay." And I got a picture with him, and then right after Ice Nine, this is where the funny thing happens. Right after Ice Nine Kills, I go off to the side area, and I'm able to talk to Spencer Charnas of Ice Nine Kills.
You should, bestie.
And like I talked to him. I showed him the shirt that I made for him because I was wearing like a custom Ice Nine Kills shirt that took me about three days, almost a week to do. And he was like, "Bro, that is amazing." And he took a picture of it, and I got to shake his hand and tell him that his band has been such an inspiration for me to like write music and like do metal vocals. And he gave me a hug, and I was like, "Dude, I'm so happy that we were able to inspire you." And it was like, "Yeah, I can't wait for the new album and like new music." It was like, "Of course." And yeah, thank you for coming to the show, all that stuff. I'm like, dude, there's no way that just happened.
When I'm gonna talk about Kaylee Morg again.
Well, real,
But
real quick though, I want to point this out. Was
okay,
one
okay,
more
okay,
thing.
okay.
Spencer Charnas, he smells like strawberries. Just saying.
As he should. As he should.
All right, continue.
I have three anecdotes about meeting people,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna try and speed run through them.
Mm-hmm.
I if I can speak English, I have been a Kaylee Morg stan for a hot minute, and there was a time when I was in a group chat with her on Twitter,
Really?
and yeah, and I sent it was made by fans, and she was just in there, but I
Okay.
sent me doing a cover of one of her unreleased songs, and she goes, "Dude, you have such an ethereal voice." And I was like, ah! And then back in May, she was doing a virtual concert, and you could pay to upgrade and get like a one-on-one meet and greet
Mm-hmm.
with her. So of course I did that. And then it's time for my meet and greet. I'm freaking out, and then we just start talking about, everything, how she inspires me to be a musician and all that. And I was like, yeah, if you remember, there was somebody that sent a in that one group chat, there was somebody that sent a cover of Can't Be Happy. That was me. And
Mm-hmm.
you said I had an ethereal voice, and I think about it at least once a day. And she looks at me and is like, "What's your Instagram?" And I told her, I was like, Eggy hours. And she followed me, and she was like, "I would love to hear any of your demos if you ever produce any." And I was like,
That's so amazing.
and then that's my Kaylee story.
That is
But
amazing.
we're Instagram mutuals now, and it's just I fangirl every time. I love her so much.
Yeah.
But and then okay, so this is kind of a long story, but
Mm-hmm.
growing up, my dad's always been in bands.
Mm-hmm.
Um and excuse you.
Sorry. I was about to, but
And
the thing kept building up. I'm sorry.
it's okay. But he there was a local band that disbanded, but my dad loved their guitar player. My dad was like 30 something at the time. The guitar player was like 19,
Mm-hmm.
and he got kicked out of his house. I can't remember
Sheesh.
the exact reason, but he did. So he came to live with us for a little while.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
His name's his name was Brad. Love the man. We call him my big brother
Can I
because
just
I
say
don't have
one
any
thing real quick?
siblings.
I'm sorry
Yes.
to interrupt, but Brad, that was my old youth pastor's name.
Aw.
Yeah, he's a cool
But
guy. I miss him. He doesn't talk to me anymore, but that's fine.
aw. But his name is Brad. We called him my big brother. He lived with us for a while, and then he eventually moved out. And gonna miss Crash Bandicoot, watching him play Crash Bandicoot.
Mm-hmm.
Love that man. But now he's in a signed band called Nile. If any
A.
metalheads have heard of Nile, love them. It's my big brother. I think he plays bass. I don't know. Love you, Brad, but I don't know what you play. And this is all relevant to the story. And we saw every time they come around, we try to see them, but they're playing Summer Slaughter in Atlanta a couple years back. I
Mm-hmm.
think it was in like 2016 they were playing Summer Slaughter. So we went to go see and support because obviously it's like my big brother in the band. And Cannibal Corpse was there, Nile was there, obviously. And then there was this band that nobody had ever heard of that we saw their set and immediately we're like, they're gonna be big one day. It was Slaughter to Prevail.
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, we go to their merch booth and go to uh, buy merch and support because I still have the shirt. Love them so much. Slaughter to Prevail is one of my all-time favorite metal
Mm-hmm.
bands.
Mm-hmm.
But Alex Terrible was running his own merch booth
Mm-hmm.
and he was taking pictures with fans and stuff like that. And so I asked for a picture and I was scared of him because when he's on stage, he's like, "I want to see people kill each other."
Oh my
All this
god.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like he seems so scary.
Mm-hmm.
But he's such a teddy bear. He is so sweet.
Yeah.
I love him so much. He was so nice to me.
Yeah. I remember back in I think it was 2019. I saw them. There's this band called Traders, and when I first heard of their stuff, the vocalist. I forgot. I honest to God cannot remember his name. I want to remember his name, but I can't. Um, Tyler Shelton. Um, I saw his TikToks and stuff, and I've seen his live performances. The man is scary on stage, but
Yeah.
when I met him at the merch booth, the man he's the nicest person I've ever met, and I wish I still had that photo, but the people who hacked my Instagram deleted the post.
Oh,
So now I don't have that photo anymore, and I'm freaking pissed.
which I'm still trying to find somebody that can get your Instagram back. If any of the listeners know how to get a hacked Instagram back, please let us know. I will personally give you $5 via Venmo.
$5.
$5. Okay, to segue back into the topic. In 2015,
Mm-hmm.
I met Ollie Sykes.
I hate you even more now.
I met Ollie Sykes at the end of a Bring Me the Horizon concert. He
Bruh.
was so sweet. And then it was either 2016 or 2017. I can't remember. All I know is I had purple hair.
Mm.
No, the first time I met him, he called me Strawberry.
That's
Because
adorable.
because I had red hair. I
Hmm.
was like, hi. I was like, hi. You saved my life. Hi, hi, hi. I was freaking out, and he was like, okay, Strawberry, calm down. But he was like, okay, Strawberry, and I was like,
Strawberry.
but
We love
I died.
that.
And then I took my picture and I left. But then I met him again in 2017 or
Mm.
2018, one of those years. I can't remember. But I walked up to him and was like, can you sign my ticket? And he was like, I've met you before.
I've met you before.
I was like, yes, you did.
That is amazing. We love that. But
I
well,
was like, I love that man.
I was about to say something. I met Tom Barber from Chelsea Grin, in 2019 as well. It was right after their set too, and
Love Chelsea Grin.
yeah, I talked to him about like how awesome his vocals were, and I was like, bro, what was up with your in ear system? Because like his in ears kept falling out of his ear, and he was like, I don't know, man, it just happens. And so yeah, but yeah, I got a picture with him again. Don't have that one because just the hacker, but it's fine. It's fine.
I'm
Um,
trying to think of who else I've met.
I met quite a few people. I met the vocalist for I met the one of the new guitarists for Ice Nine Kills. I met Ricky Armelino from Ice Nine Kills
I,
back in 2019
sorry.
at it was at the same venue too when I went to see them in November. It was but it was originally called the Tar Heel, but it's now called the Limelight. And his band was opening. They're called Hawk. Please stream Hawk and their album. I believe. Hold on one second. Give me 2.5 seconds. I know what their album is called, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It's H. Where's the letter H, boy? Oh, there it is. No, it's not.
I laughed, but it didn't pick it up. I'm
What?
sorry.
What? What?
Hello?
What was this? What's happening? Hello?
Cloud, are you good? Is
No, I'm
everything okay
not.
at home?
It's Tolerance Paradox EP. Thank you. Jesus Christ, that took way too long.
Off topic of musicians, but I've met my digital escape.
I did too, kind
All
of.
of them.
I
And
met.
I've met,
Sorry.
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go
I
ahead.
met Shannon Taylor twice, but I met Kyle David Hall 3 times.
How dare you? Um, I met who did I met Johnny Gilbert. I met Jordan Sweeto. I met the blue one, and I met
The
Kyle David
blue
Hall.
one?
Yes, the blue one. And I
Oh,
met.
you mean Brian?
Yes, I mean Brian. I didn't want to say his name, but yes,
I'm sorry, I'm
you're
sorry, I'm
good.
stupid. I was like, I'm the blue one. What do
Not
you mean?
no. And then I met Kyle David Hall. Yeah, I remember at one point there is one guy who was affiliated with, not quite affiliated with My Digital Escape, but he was friends with like Robbie and Brian. His name is Sebastian Meeps. We were mutuals on Twitter.
He gives me the ick. I'm
He
sorry, I'm
does.
gonna say it.
I know he gives me the ick as well. But like we were mutuals on Twitter for a long time back when. Actually, no, we're not gonna get into that. But we were mutuals on Twitter, and I tried to talk to him, but he would never talk to me, so that's fine. But
We had me and Brian Stars were mutuals on Twitter, and he still follows me, but I don't follow him.
I'm pretty I'm pretty sure he's dead. I
Maybe.
I have a strong feeling he's dead. The man hasn't posted in so long.
Or maybe he just knows nobody likes him, so he's
I don't think they picked up on
Anyways,
Discord, but I definitely picked up on the stream. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'm serious. Like, after what he did and tried to come back and make it again,
Mm-hmm.
everybody was like, go away, bro. Like, nobody likes you.
Go away, stand ATs.
It was funny because back to the me looking like Alex Dorme when I was in high school thing.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to the MDE tour, I had really long red hair.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody said I looked the most like her when I had red hair.
Oofums.
So everybody in the parking lot thought I was Alex.
I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not. Thank
No,
you.
and then I went to the beach, and I tend to like respond whenever anyone yells anything.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls on the balcony above my grandparents' condo were looking at me unpacking and were like, Alex! Alex! And I look up because, of course, I respond to any time anybody yells. And so the entire time I was at the beach, they followed me around thinking I was her.
Oh God, no! That's so bad.
And then I guess they realized I wasn't her and they left me alone. But no, Robbie did a double take at me.
Did he really?
Yes.
Dang.
Because Alex was like across the thing from me and I was right there and he was like, you can't see my face, but he was like, what?
What?
But the only members of MDE that like were very, very, very nice to me were Alex, of course. Jordan was an angel baby.
Jordan is a precious cinnamon roll. Too
He
precious
is.
for this earth.
Jaden gave me the biggest hug I've ever had in my whole entire life.
Bro.
And whatchamacallit?
Whatchamacallit?
What's that person's? Shannon. She was really sweet. But Brian, he was nice, but he was weird. Like, he was really weird.
Yeah.
Johnny was in a really bad mood that day.
Yeah.
Kyle was also in a really bad mood that day. So I can't, like, be like, oh, yeah, they were mean to me. No, they were visibly in a bad mood. I didn't want to bug them.
Yeah.
But then I met Kyle. Sorry.
They were probably, I don't know. I don't know what if it'll correlate. I don't know what day you saw them, but probably because after like the whole situation with Social Repose at their show, and it was like
Maybe.
Yeah, because like you know what happened, right?
I don't. I will be honest. I never kept up with Social Repose because he's a culture vulture.
True, but he came to their show to see them and support them, and while Sounds Like Harmony was performing, and everyone like noticed a Social Repose, and Tyler Hagen, he was like, guys, the show's about the people on stage, not the people showing up in costumes. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Tyler, but by the way, side note, Tyler Hagen, absolute sweetie. Every time I've met him, he is an angel on earth. He deserves to be protected. He helped me whenever I had an Android, he helped me figure out why his album wasn't showing up for me. Absolute sweetheart. Love that man. He deserves the world.
Yeah, I never met him, but he's a cool guy.
But I think the reason why I know why Johnny was in a bad mood, but I'm not going into that on stream.
Yeah, because that's something for off the.
That's something for off topic, but I wasn't gonna be mad at him because he was in a bad mood.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Kyle was in a bad mood because this is when the Brian thing was probably at its worst.
Probably.
So but when I met him, just him, he was a sweetheart both times. When I met him at Warped Tour, absolute angel. Took a break from everything he was doing, signed my phone case, and then the second time, he was just a sweetheart and took a picture with me, and he was very nice.
Mm-hmm. I remember I met, I don't know if you know this band or remember this band, but they're called Family Force 5. I met them.
I remember the name, don't know anything by them.
Yeah, I met them at Warp 2015. That was my first year of Warp Tour. They signed my phone case. And that was the year I saw Black Veil Brides and Pierce the Veil for the first time. And I was like,
I saw Pierce the Veil in 2015 too.
And then I came home. I was like, well, I guess I'm emo now.
Wait, did you go to the Pierce the Veil tour with Sleeping with Sirens?
I did not, because I didn't
that's
know.
The one I went to.
I didn't know like much about Pierce the Veil at the time, so I had no clue that they were on tour.
Kellen Quinn changed my life that day.
Like,
he changed my life that day.
Yeah.
Love that man.
There's one. I want to talk about one more topic before we head out, because I wanted to be out of here around at least 3:15, because it takes 40 minutes to drive to Durham, and then right after I'm getting Korean barbecue.
As you should.
But yeah. I want to wrap this up with a good topic.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Who followed? Aw, hi. Welcome to the Cloudcast.
Welcome to the Cloudcast. I haven't been plugging this at all, but welcome to the Cloudcast, the podcast we talk about music, life, and randomness all around. I'm Sunshine's Moonlight, or Cloud, and this is my co-host Eggy.
Hey. Oh, it didn't pick up. Hi.
But but yeah, I want to talk about one more topic, but I don't know what it will be. I want to go back to an earlier topic that we talked about, and that's the topic
Okay.
of the Alisana concert that I went to.
Yes.
Um, Una, hello, g'day, friend. How you doing?
Good eye, mate.
Um, yeah. Back like when I went to see Alisana, and I saw this one band that they were opening. They were right before Alisana came on, and they're called Picturesque. And
My dad loves
holy
them. My
crap,
dad loves them.
they're so good. Like the song that made me fall in love with them. The song they have is called Fake Fiction. Holy crap, it is so good, so freaking good. That's another album I recommend. This is the second album of the stream. Please stream The Emptiness by Alisana, and what's that other album called? Well, not album, but this the song stream. Fake Fiction by Picturesque. So good.
Yes.
Um, we're doing good. We're actually about to wrap up the podcast in a little bit. We're just gonna talk about a few more things when we're gonna dip. But
Hmm.
yeah. Were there anything else you wanted to talk about, Eggy?
Um, while we're on the subject of local bands, there's a local band to Asheville, North Carolina, actually, that I strongly recommend everyone check out because
Really?
they're great guys. They're very sweet. They're called Fractured Frames.
Fractured Frames.
They are so good and they're all so sweet. I'm friends with some of them on Facebook. They're absolute angels. I strongly suggest everybody check them out. That's all I had to say on local bands. Also, my dad has a band. They don't have anything out yet, but when they do, I will plug it.
I'll definitely plug it too because I love your dad. I stand your
I
dad.
love my dad so much. He is so great.
Chris
He is
Winterholler.
fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you that I put in my application to play Blue Ridge Rock Fest?
Yay! If you do, I will have to
Yeah,
go.
cause like the only thing that made me really like it was like day before the deadline too. So like I looked into all the information and it was like a $75 submission fee, so they can like for sure get like your thing considered for. Sorry, good God,
Hello?
that's another clip. But yeah, it was a $75 submission fee, so they know that you for sure get your application looked at for Blue Ridge. And I was like, this is literally the biggest opportunity I could ever have as of right now. And so I paid the submission fee, and I gave them my description of like what I do, gave them links to the new album, and now I just wait and see if I get picked. And if I get picked, this could be my big break.
I really hope you get picked. That'll be great for you. Oh,
Yeah.
bestie, I'm so excited for
I'm
you.
excited and I'm nervous at the
Where
same time.
where is Blue Ridge?
I think I don't want to quote myself, but I think I might be in the same place it was this previous year, which was at the Blue Ridge Amphitheater in Danville, Virginia. That's what I want to
Hmm.
say, but I don't want to quote myself at the same time.
I'm gonna do some Googling and see how far away that is for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Me and Salad may have to make a road trip if you play.
Yeah.
I want maps, not the Danville website. Oh, it's only 5 hours away. That's not bad.
It's not bad, but that's a lot of hours.
Hey, yo, all my friends live in Michigan.
Oh, fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you drive to Michigan to see them?
No, I don't have a car. Also,
No.
um,
No.
no, I don't have a car.
Hello? Only five
Um,
hours.
hey, the beach is also only 5 hours away from me.
True.
So I calculate everything in beach trips. Like if something's 2 hours, I'm like, oh, that's half a beach trip, you know,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. But no, I was actually very lucky to have my friend Lauren visit me a couple years back. She came down to hang out with me for a couple days. And then my friend Ricky came down in October.
Mm-hmm. Folding dishes. Hello.
Folding dishes?
Yeah.
Why are we folding dishes?
No. Do you know that thing on TikTok where people comment on like these things? They're like, "Can you do it again? I was doing such and such." Someone's like, "Do it again.
Yeah.
I was folding my dishes."
Do it again. I was walking my lamp.
I was walking my lamp. That's good. I like that one. I,
I was folding my lamp.
I was walking my fish before it drowned.
I was walking my fish before it drowned.
Okay. Video games. I don't know. They're interesting.
Video games. They're interesting.
This
Yeah.
is a fun topic. Have you ever rage quit?
Uh, mm, you've seen me rage quit before.
Have I?
Yes, every time I stream Dead by Daylight, you see me rage quit.
I can I be honest with you?
Yes.
Most of the time my ADHD would kick in and I would leave the stream halfway through.
Okay, yeah, no, that's valid.
I
That is
said,
very valid.
yeah. So that's I apologize.
It's okay. But
ADHD and Asperger's do not mix.
yeah, valid, very valid. But no, I was streaming. Okay, no, I wasn't streaming, but this was back when I was really, really into Dead by Daylight, kind of
Mm-hmm.
like June, July of last year-ish. And I got a new cosmetic for my Fang.
Mm-hmm.
And if you the thing about Dead by Daylight is a lot of the girls have like cutesy have like some cutesy outfits. And
Mm-hmm.
then it got to the point to where I finally got because Fang has a pink bunny hat and a little outfit to go with it, and I wanted it really bad, so I got it.
Mm-hmm.
But then people started targeting me because I had that cosmetic for Fang, and then in post-game chat they'd just be like, "Oh, I just wanted the bunny. I let the rest of you go."
Bruh.
And that made me really, really, really mad. So I rage quit.
Dag.
And I didn't play for like a solid 6 months.
Oh God.
I was so mad.
I've rage quit on multiple different occasions. Like one time, I think my worst rage quit was during Among Us actually.
Hmm.
And it was on stream too. It was on a stream that my friend was doing, and I was imposter. It was like four people left, and I had the victory in the bag, bro. Like I call three of us are at button. I call lights. My friend Cornelia. Shout out to Cornelia at twitch.tv/, Cornelia loves dogs. Please go follow her. But goes fix lights. I kill report. I blame it on one guy, and she's like 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 sugarcoating the fact that she wants to believe him, and like she's like, please tell me it's not you, and the dude's like, I promise you it's not me. Scout's honor. I'm like, Scout's honor? You weren't even a Boy Scout. Hello? Like he literally admitted literally after he wasn't even a Boy Scout, and like I was so mad because he pulled that freaking crap on it, and I'm just like, you know what? I leave the game, leave the Discord call. I'm done. I'm done for the night. I can't take it.
Remember when we were playing Among Us together in the Discord server? I think it was like a couple months ago, I think. I don't know how long we've been in the Super Bowl, but you broke your keyboard because you got so mad.
Yeah, I remember that. Like literally, like this dude, cause like I blamed it on him because he was a shapeshifter, and he was like, "No, no proof, no proof." And then he shapeshifts into me, chases after me, kills me. I throw my headset on my keyboard, and it knocks my spacebar out of place.
Or Spacebar. Spacebar didn't deserve that.
R.I.P. Spacebar 2021 through 2021.
That's your Oh, that's why the spacebar doesn't work.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I think another one, I almost broke my mouse once. And I have this Among Us story, then I have a Minecraft story.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I had this analogy back when I on like an old on like the other Discord server, the Small Clouds Discord server, I'm pretty sure. I think so. Don't quote me on that. But it was me, my friends Fox, Koala, and Selena. we were playing Among Us, and I had this analogy where every time Selena wasn't imposter, I thought Selena wasn't imposter. She was imposter. Every time I thought she was imposter, she wasn't imposter. And then I proved that
I
theory right
I
when
remember that.
when she wasn't imposter, and I thought she was, and and like I was like kind of salty, and then she kills me, and then literally I almost throw my mouse across the room, but all I did was leave the game and leave the Discord call, and I just went straight to bed.
Dude, I was there for that.
Like at the time, like back in my old apartment, my bed was like against my wall, and like my and there's like a small crevice of where my desk was, and my bed was right next to me. So I crawled into that hole so I could just go into my bed and just go to sleep. And I got a text later that night like, "Hey, you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Great. I'm absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. And then there was that, and then I have a Minecraft story where I actually literally broke my mouse. And when it was we were just starting up the cornfields Minecraft server back when that was popping, and the admins, they put me and all any other new players in like a survival mode to just like live off of like the land for a bit until we were able to like get into like the creative server. And so I'm over here, and then two of the mods, they decided to mess with me with a freaking lightning rod stick or whatever freaking enchantment they had, and they just kept killing me and killing me over and over again. And it's to the point where I literally just I like bang on my desk, throw my mouse against the wall, and then I broke my trash can too, like my metal
How
trash
do you
can.
break a trash
I
can?
threw it. I kicked it and I threw it, and then like I literally got back on the thing, and I was like, "Hey, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. My mouse is broken."
You seem to have broken a lot of peripherals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And so I went to Walmart the next time. Like my mouse was only like $12 at Walmart. It's a what brand is this? It's the On brand wireless microphone. Mouse. Jeez, where am I going today? I'm
Brain said
losing it right
no.
now. But
Brain said no, we're not gonna do this.
my brain was like, no, stop. We don't have that iOS update. But yeah. And then so yeah, the lid on my trash can doesn't work to this day, and this new mouse has been working miracles for me. I just really hope I
You
don't
love the new mouse.
I really hope I don't get angry with my new keyboard, because I know if I break that, I'm going to literally hate myself for the rest of my life.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you a stress ball.
Please.
We're gonna get you a stress ball so you can throw it at your wall instead of your peripherals. What do you think?
I love that.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Well, I'm texting one of the people I want to have on the podcast for the K-pop episode. My
Purr, bestie.
podcast,
Bestie purr.
and I wanted to bring you and Tori along on there, 'cause y'all seem to know more about it than I do. Lol. What do ya think? Think? Question mark, question mark.
Una, how'd you do that? For context, YouTube viewers, Una just said that they shattered the glass on their PC a couple weeks ago.
Oh. Oh, dude, how do you do that? What the freak?
I am very intrigued in your reply. I showed you my throwing skills. Please reply. I showed you my throwing mouse at wall skills. Please reply. When I rage quit, I just start yelling. I don't throw anything, I just start yelling.
I mean, I would start yelling, but my walls are thin, and my roommate is a semi-light sleeper. Like
Yeah.
literally when I went to McDonald's the other night to get fries, he heard me. He heard my footsteps to the door, and he looked over. Was like, I just saw a dark figure. I didn't know who you were. I'm like, okay, that's fair.
I was putting my PC in the car to take it somewhere else and it got stuck between two seats. So I pulled the driver's seat forward and the PC fell.
No.
No!
That's
I am so sorry,
awful.
Una. That sucks. Oh, that is
That's
bad. I am
awful.
so sorry. That is no
Get
bueno.
in
I can't
touch
speak
with
Spanish. That is no bueno. I don't know.
Tori and see when they are available.
It's completely fine though. I was more worried about the graphics card. As you should be.
Yep.
Graphics cards are expensive. Dude, when I was looking into building my PC and I found out how much graphics cards were, I was distraught.
Mm-hmm.
So then I had my PC built for me. Shout out to my friend's boyfriend for doing that. Thank you.
I want. I want to.
And
I want to do it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, you're good. 10 out of 10. Computer works great.
Yeah, I want to. I want to do a PC build at some point, but I don't know where to start. Nor do I have the
Um,
funds for that.
my boyfriend knows a bunch about computers,
Mm-hmm.
and so does at Jay's Two Cents on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Can I make?
That's where I learned all my stuff.
I want to make. I want to make Nick a mod for the podcast.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Well, like my Nick or
Your Nick.
okay, I'll have to talk to him about that.
I don't want to refresh chat. I want to see who's still here. There were some people that were. I see people who were in the thing, but I don't see who's watching. I don't know who's watching right now.
They really aren't that expensive, but scalpers. Every time I've seen like a, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Nvidia, whatever,
It took me
graphics card,
4 months to build my PC. Sheesh.
it's always like $400+.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna build my PC myself, so I bought the tower. My tower was the first thing I bought, but I got so intimidated because I found out you can like really screw up the motherboard if you do things improperly. And then my friend's boyfriend was like, "Hey, why don't we build you one for your birthday?" I was like, "Okay,
But yeah.
free labor. I won't complain.
Free labor.
Only from my friends. Only from my friends."
Oh boy. I got a 3060 and did not get a good deal. Oof.
I'll have to look up how much those are going for. Is it in Nvidia? Nvidia?
But the price went up later. Well, on that note, we're not gonna end the stream yet, but I think this is a good stopping point for the podcast.
Yeah.
We've had a lot to talk about. But if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for listening to episode 2 of the podcast. If you like what you hear and want to hear more from the Cloudcast in the future, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time when a episode of the podcast comes out. Or if you're a hater, if you want to leave a hate comment, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be first to do so. I'm taking some word from Dave Desai. Shout out to him. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Any parting words, Eggy?
Thank you guys so much for listening, and I really look forward to seeing you guys again in the future. It's great to be here, and I'm very happy Cloud invited me.
Yeah, all of our information will be, well, me and Eggy's information will be down in the description, as well as the hyperlink to the Cloudboy album and the Vampire Boy EP. If you guys want to check those out, you can check those out in the description below. Or I just might throw my link tree in all together so you guys can have access to Vampire Boy EP and Cloud Boy. And I've said this numerous times on my social media. The lyrics for both Vampire Boy EP and Cloud Boy are available on Genius. So if you guys want to learn the lyrics and come out to a show and scream along with me, you can go into the link in my link tree and the lyrics will be right under each of the things. But yeah, merch is available as well. Please continue to stream Cloudboy and all my other music. Truly appreciate it. Please drop a follow to Eggy, my amazing co-host, because they're
Hey.
not going anywhere for a while, and I cannot wait to continue to work with them in the future. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to the Cloudcast, and we will see you all in the next episode. Peace.
Bye.